Hello everybody and welcome to the European Online Season 3 Point Tournament number 4. My name is Danarai, joined by the wonderful, the very, very French Guilou.
Bonjour.
How are you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing fairly well. I'm looking forward to today's tournament. We have a few matches lined up with 34 players registered in today's tournament. So, with some heavy hitters like Dexus and Ganondorf, we also have last-minute registration Ryzen coming on hot heels after yesterday's tournament. His victory, he came in first place in Candy Cup.
Yeah, congratulations to him, and big shout-outs to everybody who participated in Kayane Cup, especially Kayane herself, for organising such a wonderful event and getting... How many people were participating in it?
56 were registered. I'm not sure who were actually there on the day of. I would also like to extend thanks to the TO crew from NTK's team. They did a really good job. It was a really well-run tournament. Still, we do have a match incoming for you, and it's between two people you should know by now. We have Set, the Tira player, and I'm gonna let you introduce her of the next opponent.
Monkey King, a Killick player. He wasn't much of a presence last year. Nobody really knew who he was except for an online ranked warrior. But he seems to have taken a liking to the tournaments and has entered them pretty consistently over the past couple of seasons.
Let's see if he can make it against a backdashing schizophrenic menace.
Hopefully. Well, I mean, to be fair, Set is an amazing Tira player. He goes toe-to-toe with some of the best. I think a couple of tournaments ago, and maybe even last season, I think he went pretty hard against Ganondorf. It wasn't as well, for sure. And he did pretty well. Unfortunately, he didn't clutch it. But he took it down to the wire and made it a really exciting match. Monkey King can be a little bit predictable with a few While Rising Bs here and there. Doesn't really like to adapt to a situation. But, you know, his tournament experience may pay off. So we got a couple of sponsors for you today. You know the dealio. One of them's Red Bull, one of them's G Fuel. I'm gonna just read out the Red Bull one real quick for you. We all know Red Bull gives you wings, but you also want the ability to block I-16s. Red Bull is the perfect choice to give you ultra instinct powers and to take the edge over your enemy. Check out their sponsor quest on our event page to get more details. And don't forget to donate. Matcherino code EOS34 puts a free 50 cent into that prize pot, which is looking pretty stacked already. And, Guilou, an extra little thing, did you know something special about this stage?
Oh, well, it's very green.
But did you know that the walls move as well?
Yeah, so if you see the claws in the edge of the stage, is the corner right now, round to round they'll go into the center.
Yeah, exactly.
But really, this is an old joke.
It's a meme.
It looks like Set is finding himself cornered right now. He's reversed positions, but Monkey King has gone with his traditional side of high aggression, really.
Oh, okay, Monkey King ducking that 3 AA plus B extension. Not many people know that you can duck it after the second hit on block.
Yeah, it's very important, but you have to be pretty careful to do the proper punish, because Tira is going to continue the move and probably hit you with a high if you don't do a TC with a long duration, really.
Yeah, exactly. So I've noticed this before. Monkey King really loves 6BA. It's one of his favorite moves, because I think personally it's a really good move, but you know, it puts Killick out of range. It doesn't put him at that much of an advantage. But Monkey King seems to really love it. Oh, okay, jumping over that low.
Yeah, and
just out of range, no whiff punish though.
Oh, he ducks under 6BA, and that's gonna be what Monkey King needs to be convinced to do 6BB, I think.
Yeah, he needs to condition himself to stop pressing that same move. Or good backstep out of the projectile. New one in season 2. Or this might be... Nope, never mind. Monkey King doesn't go for the follow-up.
Nice. Oh, does 2-2-AA, it completely whiffs.
He didn't follow up with the last hit of that string, which is specifically in Soul Charge. It may have hit Set as he was running up, but we'll never know.
Okay, that's for some block, but Set contests the advantage. And he's now one away from getting
What
that
a
Oda-san.
duck just under that grab. Great punish. Monkey King
correct.
already sitting at just over half health. Oh, Set, you mad lad! Full taunt into the mood change.
And Monkey King just tried to do 6BB, right? And was instantly punished by Set.
And now he's sitting in Koda. He's going to get those break attacks. This is all going to be
AKA.
crazy damage, especially on guard. Oh, good 3B interruption though into the counter hit.
Of course, getting relief head because he was in Soul Charge last round. And we're seeing some very different rhythms. Like you're seeing Set being very aggressive when he doesn't have life lead, actually.
Closes out the round with the same move he did last one. Cheeky little low. Set 1 round away from closing out the first game. Both sitting at 2 bars though. Oh, great movement and interruption by Set.
Yeah, going for the soul attack to get him into Kodum. And now that's a lot to deal with for Monkey King.
Koda and Soul Charge. It's like Siegfried being in Dark Legacy and in Soul Charge. It's just all around a dangerous time for everybody else. Oh, okay.
Is that
Good
it?
reversal edge usage. Yeah.
Not quite. In any case, that's not the right way to
Boom,
step
boom.
against Tira's arena.
Boom! And that's death. Sitting in Koda for the ultimate experience. Straight in, no listening to any outro quotes. They want to get right into the next game.
A very dominated game for Set, honestly. After that first round where he lost the life lead early and still had to suffer the aggression from Monkey King, his whole game plan really worked well. And even in that first round where he really suffered, he still got his mood changes. Even from round 2, he came in with full mood changes, and we had him quarter for the entire last half of the last game.
Yeah, mood switches in Season 2, as I'm sure everybody knows, have been buffed. I think they're a bit over 50% now per mood change, so you get them more often. But I have seen situations where Atira hasn't mood changed once in like 2 rounds. It's a bad situation to be in.
Well, it's also the fact that 4K, right, that little shoulder tackle she does, it's still I-12, but now it's much better because it used to be like -8 on hit when she was a Jolie. And it's
Good step by Monkey King.
it's been buffed to nearly a neutral on hit. So
It is a
much
great
better.
move, yeah.
It is much better now. And again, you see her, she's in round 2, she's got four mood switches already.
And
even
Set
though she
going with
lost-
the full BBB. Oh my god! Monkey King got incredibly lucky there not to trigger the AGI portion of that, where actually she grabs you and munches your face off.
Yeah, and instead of missing the punish is costing him a lot with that whole wall combo we saw. Ducks under the 6k and respond with a 6BB of his own.
There you go, that 6BB, the one we were talking about, the one he needs to do, pays off, and it's giving him the second round.
Oh, I think he was preparing to do a 2B and gets hit from behind with a 6BB. It does have a proper hitbox behind Tira. It's kind of tough like that. You need to just either be on the side or interrupt it during the move. Preferably both.
Man, Set going hard with these mood switch lethal hits. And now he's in Coda. Oh, beautiful step by Set just to get out of the way of that. Monkey King holding strong with his guard. Soul charges to get out of that guaranteed grab.
She doesn't block below.
Oh no! Oh, 660 plus B! Smacks her in the face. Set wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, all out aggression from Monkey King really working out well. He's not stepping AKA, which is very dangerous and one of the major matchups that checks in this against Tira. And that almost cost him, but he found the opening and being NSC made the most of it.
Making it interesting, you see. Definitely just going straight up with the 1-1. They want to give us an exciting match, even though it's the first one of the day.
And we're going back to this very closed stage, Silver Wolf Haven.
One of the better looking stages, in my opinion. Obviously, the best one is Halmaru. No competition. Beautiful lighting, beautiful colors, best soundtrack.
Some details in the background as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really what I like to see in the Soul Calibur.
And Set no fear, knowing that Monkey King likes to. Oh, okay, never mind. Monkey King going hard on the hard reads.
I think he's gotten it right every time as well.
Not every time, but recently in the past couple of rounds, it's been all Monkey King.
Blocking the REA, and that's really the right call.
Oh, out
guard
of
is
range. Is it
looking
going to
cool,
work? Oh, great call by Set. Max range CE. Put her
Reclaim.
into Gloomy.
Yeah, and reclaims life lead as well. But he wants those mood switches. It's the first round.
Oh, Set is looking confident right now. 2 taunt mood switches in the space of 5 seconds. Puts him back into Gloomy and has a couple more mood changes to go before he's in Coda.
It's a real bad look for Monkey King. Loses first round and has 5 mood switches on his opponent. With his opponent Gloomy, no, wall combo as well. This does have life.
It's a mad combo.
You know, I think
Almost
he was
puts him in
optimistic with
guts.
Half-Life.
Alright, Soul Charge for Monkey King. He's going to have to bring this back to even out the rounds, but he has already used a bar. Set going to hit him with that 3AA plus B. What's he going to do? Good reverse ledge by Monkey King. Set tries to step, just gets him on the step.
And it's a high stakes
good
reverse
call.
ledge there.
Good call by Set, just hitting that guard button, making sure he doesn't take any unneeded damage.
Now Set has life disadvantage and he's gonna lose the stare down.
6B smacks her in the face, takes the round. But Set does have the bar advantage. Looks like he's trying to bait Monkey King. Oh, good call. 2-2B into GI is the classic killing maneuver.
I mean, we saw what Monkey King does the last time, right? He already GI'd on this very phase, right? So now he gets punished for it.
It's true. No break on the grab.
Yeah. It is a forward grab, which is the worst grab of Tier 1. So, fair enough. Fair enough.
But Set bringing it back, closing out the round once again with that cheeky little low. Okay, going for that 2-2A, wanted to make sure he caught a step. Here we go, the classic Killick Oki situation. The 3B or the 1A.
Oh, ducks under that high and does not manage to get by the 1000 hit move. Ooh! Catches
Set.
him after his step.
Does a GI stop that grab? Or is it guaranteed regardless?
Not sure to be honest.
Because if Monkey King did 2-2B into GI, that would have been a dangerous situation for Set to be in. Monkey King trying to close it out with the grab into a CE, but he gets broken. While rising B, he's put Coda onto Set. What's he going to do? 1A gets broken. Oh my god, the pressure from Monkey King is too much. Good GI by Set into just a neutral A.
Yeah.
Nice.
Catches him mashing, but Set sees that Monkey King will not stop and does a GI.
Great gameplay there by Set. Holding no prisoners. Pressing as many buttons as he can. Monkey King there with the constant pressure. 1A break, that's a +8 on tech. Into the BB, putting Set into almost dead. One little hit away. And Set manages to hard read with that GI and then neutral A to finish it off. That was great.
It's really, I mean, Set's game plan really worked well, and you saw him get the momentum in those first rounds, right? And from there, you could already tell, hey, Set is on good track to win the whole thing. Still, it's tough to keep it consistent against constant pressure from Killick, and so I can't really say enough. I believe we have the next match lined up. M Phantasm will confirm, but it should be Linz versus Mozarus.
Indeed, it's a Russian Mina versus, I believe, a Russian X player?
No, they're not Russian. You can't say that. You can't say that. Mozarus is Slavic, but from the west. That is Poland.
Is he? I always get confused between him and Phantasm. They're basically the same person.
It's in the name, and it's not gonna be the Tifa or the Adele cast we see from M Phantasm. Linz on his side is also from the west, but much further west.
From France, yeah, I know.
It's from France. It's from Bordeaux, so it doesn't get much further west than that, really.
Oh wow, super French.
And one of the elders in the French community, over 40 years old, playing.
What, really?
Yeah.
Wow, I had no idea. Linz
He's got
is
grey hair and everything.
top tier boomer.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
So we'll see how it goes. I know Linz doesn't particularly like this matchup. I don't think we faced off in last week's ETT games.
Who does like this matchup? Who likes fighting Mina? I don't think anybody likes fighting Mina. You don't like fighting Mina. No, stop. Before you say something you regret, you don't like fighting Mina.
I like fighting.
No, you don't. Shh.
The matchup is for me too.
God, you disgust me.
I know. I also like fighting Xianghua, even though it's a bad matchup. But
She's just. I don't mind it. She's just very annoying.
it's part of the package, right?
Yeah, it's
She
true.
stays on the ground and she cries a lot, and that's gonna be pretty important in this matchup because as it happens, Mina is a very Okizeme-oriented character, right? And having this option from the ground to disrupt that should be pretty important.
Is this actually what Xianghua looks like, or is this a Cass? I'm confused.
No, so as it happens, Lince also plays King of Fighters, or he has for a while anyway. And
Okay.
so I'm not sure which character from King of Fighters this is, but I do recognize his costume. Nice from Mosaru, very good matchup knowledge to GI by second hit.
Well, I mean, just straight up, you see the Mina domination here.
I mean, good reads. Oh,
No holds barred. Oh, sick. Okay, interesting.
that is not that unsafe, right? That is peak SA plus B at minus 16. If it's a mid, there's another one where she hits you with the hilt, and it's only minus 2.
Right. Okay.
That's this one, right? The one you just saw.
Yeah.
And 4-4A, it's
4-4-A.
it's really good now that everybody's playing online and nobody can see I-26.
That's true. Oh, okay. Good punish.
6A is gonna hit as a counter hit and prevent Lince from coming in and hitting those buttons. So far,
Man.
pretty good performance from Mozarus.
Mozarus looking pretty dominating, yeah.
Oh, that is at 4-4A plus B. It does 41% on guard, but it's still very damaging on with a health. Oh, and again, is that a ring out? No, we can't quite do it.
Oh, so close, yeah.
Tries to approach with A plus B2 and it's gonna work. If Mosaru is not doing the punish on that approach,
He's ducking. He's getting these ducks, especially on these highs, but not punishing them. But it doesn't matter. While Rising K, closing it out there. Oh, easy
solid
peasy,
stuff. Yeah, it's
lemon squeezy.
3 rounds straight for Mozarus, really does discussion, and Lince kind of lost and flustered. He's hitting a lot of buttons and not really managing to mount a good defense.
Let's do this.
I wonder what stage we're gonna get this time. I mean, to be fair, if it's any ring out stage, it's gonna be better for. Oh, there you go.
I don't think the stage mattered much on the last game. Well, it didn't matter because it was a big stage and we saw no ring outs. This is a much smaller one,
Yeah.
so who knows? It might be very different.
Very easy for Amina to just pressure you to the edge and hit you with one of those ROs. Okay, interesting exchange from both players here.
Yeah.
PSX BB smacking.
Oh, here we go. That's what A plus B2 is for. It gets her in with a very low to the ground profile.
Oh my god, the linear nature of 2-2K on X it's a big killer.
It's a very slow move, and it's not one of the ones that retract. Nice call out on the sweep. No punish from Mozarus. He goes for a guard damage. And that's
Oh, there
also
we go. Cheeky low into 6-6A plus B. Whoa, okay.
Can he get a kill here? He needs one more.
Reversal edge.
Oh, goes for a whole string and gets punished by reversal edge. And that's a bad
There we go.
lead. Lince gets... I mean, Mozarus manages to make it back from the deeps.
From the depths. Oh, 2-2B interrupted by that swift kick to the chin.
And now you see Lince going back to center stage. He's got the life lead and he wants to keep it.
Oh, for sure. It's like going back to center stage when you're fighting Azast. You don't want to be anywhere near that edge, because even if you're at 100 and he's at 0, the slight mistake could get you R-road. Oh, Lince rolls right back into that.
Yeah, Lince just guessing wrong every time. Oh, that's not a CE.
Oh, okay. Interesting calls by Lince here. Maybe it looks like he's just trying to hard read everything when coming up just a little bit short.
Oh, here he gets hit by 6A
Oi.
leaf. But
Oh, and he
combo is
completely
not good from
dodges it with
Mozarus.
B plus K, yeah.
I'm guessing he wanted to do 6 plus K and miss the hold. Again, Lince missing the whiff punish, and that's really that's been a real problem with this set. 3A on counter hit, that's a combo, and Mozarus takes it with no real contest.
Very, very convincingly. Not a problem for Lince. Not a problem for Mozarus at all. Easy peasy.
The pull with a pull arm.
Moving on to our second sponsor, G Fuel. You know the dealio. Damn right, I said it again, Silent Joel. We want to give a shout out to our official sponsor, G Fuel. It's the official drink of esports, providing players with energy, focus, and endurance. They launched a new French vanilla coffee flavor and are the drink of choice for top gamers like PewDiePie and Dr. Disrespect. Let's thank them by completing their quests and supporting this tournament. Go to matcherino.com to view the quests, and each action will help grow the prize pool on behalf of G Fuel.
Our next contestants are coming in, and it's two people with red hair. The first one already in the room is Algernon, playing the Princess of Wolfkrone, Hilda. And
one of the best looking characters in the game, if I do say so myself.
It's true.
It's just true.
And you know, he started out playing Voldo in season 1. Now that season 2's out, he's been really investing in Hilda, and he's been a real presence in the EU scene the whole way. Facing him is another player from Bordeaux, Sekirei, and she's going to be playing Talon. Again,
Sekirei, the Talim loyalist.
An up-and-coming player. She's been playing Talon for as long as she can remember, but she's only started in the competition with Soul Calibur 6. So,
I think that might be the same for a lot of us. I think, you know, we played the earlier Soul Caliburs and were intrigued by the game, but never really got into the competitive scene. And, you know, we're all relatively young still, so Soul Calibur 6 was the perfect opportunity to get into the competitive scene.
yeah, it's mostly a remark on the French scene, which tends to be much older.
Oh yeah, you lot of boomers for sure.
Yeah. Oh, going for the grab and not the kick, so that's no wall combo.
Oh, good call by Algernon though. Oh my god, from the back turn combo to the 6A plus B. That's a double full crutch 3K.
Yeah, Sekirei not protecting her shins even on BTKA. That's a funny for her. Okay, going for the mix-up and back turned.
Oh, good 2A. Algernon really knows how to place his 2As.
Yeah, and it's very important with Hilda as well, because it's one of the few moves in close range that actually has advantage. Oh,
Yeah,
plus
that
K,
is true.
that's guard damage.
Oh,
He's
okay,
gonna whip
there we go.
punish.
Spear Regalia. Oh my god, okay. That was a weird interaction.
Yeah, it could have been worse, because she didn't get launched because she was already in the air. Some pressure from Sekirei interrupts her strength to
mashing
get a
those
counter hit.
buttons, keeping that pressure up. And it's paying off, now gaining the life lead in this second round into the Soul Attack. One of the worst in the game. Good job by Algernon to block that low. Oh, Wall Rising A. Okay, don't see that very often, but it
That's a
worked out this
knockdown,
time.
but Algernon doesn't want any of that Oki and SC's out of it.
Sekirei not remembering that has an extension, getting smacked in the face. Okay, both of them playing a lot more neutral now, playing them footsies.
Yeah, that's kind of typical with Talon. It's just advancing and blocking because she doesn't have that many good approaches options. Aside from 4-4-B, which is just
Yeah, pretty mad.
this
Oh
time
my god,
66
the
plus B is
damage
gonna
on
hit.
that.
And-
1A, the I-34 low doesn't get blocked. Algernon probably anticipating something else, not quite ready for it.
Yeah.
Oh, good cancel by Seki, backstepping out of the out range of that shoulder barge.
Brick attack
Oh,
is gonna
good
get
call
relief.
though. This is going to be crazy damage. Oh, but
this is
completely
last
whiffs the
hit.
follow-up. But it doesn't matter, hits him with the Wall Rising 5B charge.
And to be fair, like Talon has a lot of highs, so if you can just do those Wall Rising moves, you're gonna get a lot of mileage. Goes for
Good job by Seki.
for another AA and starts a pressure like this.
Seki's definitely looking for that guard crush opportunity. Oh, knocks Algernon out of a bar, it looked like.
Oh, the low is gonna hit on a backdash. And
Oh, this is
here's
going
the guard break
to
into the
be
cannon.
it for Algernon. Yeah, 2 rounds apiece. Seki with the constant pressure, working that guard until the perfect final moment where she win cannons her in the face.
It's gonna be a tough round though, because she doesn't have any resources remaining, right? She's spent her guard break, she spent her soul attack. It's gonna be tough now. Oh, she does a counter hit on 6BB, that's a lot of
But
damage.
yeah, it's going to be crazy damage, and she's going to be able to get the back turn 50-50, but goes to the backflip instead. Oh, gets back turns and into the perfect opportunity. Seki Wall Rising 8 gets blocked.
Nice
She's going to start
GI.
evening up the life bar again with a launch into the Soul Attack.
She's made the bar and now let's see her pressure. Oh, she goes for a mid this time.
Oh, that was a perfect call by Seki into the little step. And Hissa with the low, into the step with the K lethal hit. Seki coming back from 2 rounds down.
I'm so shocked in that punish from Algernon. He should have had a charge A ready to go, but instead went for a vertical and then died. Oh,
it is kind of a hard call to make there. A lot of Talims will go for the Wind Charmer K because, you know, it's a great little tech step into a potential lethal hit.
And I guess the thing I'm also worried about is if she goes into Windsoul, that might go above like the mids from Hilda, which tend to be fairly low to the ground. Nevertheless, we're going to a smaller stage, but an open stage. So I would say this is not as good for Talon. She still has those war combos, even though they got a little nerfed in Season 2.
All Seki needs to do is go to the edge, get a counter hit 4B into 3B, and done. That's the strat for Talims on this stage.
And very good tech from Algernon, avoids that low.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, Seki going back to the center of the stage. She doesn't want to get run down and waste that life lead, but quickly she realizes that Hilda is at her best distance here. Oh, this is a punish on this.
Hitting those, I don't. Is that unsafe? I thought it was safe.
It's -12.
Oh, it's -12. Never mind.
And you have 2 versions, so the extension is -12, and so is the first move that she only gets. Well, she only gets the extension installed Regalia. Ooh, slow low, but still hits.
I mean, it is one of the lesser identifiable lows, especially with the fact that Hilda swings that spear around like a mad lady.
And it's also like, we have less experience with Hilda, to be honest, so a lot of us don't see that move. Algernon has been pretty good about mashing in those spins, right? Those little jumps that end in either an unblockable or a break tag, depending on how many jumps you do.
So thank God for scaling, because if that didn't scale, it would have been crazy damage off of an REB read. Oh, 6-6B lethal! Where you going, Hilda? Doesn't quite get the kill though. There we go, 4B at the edge. That's basically a 50-50 in that situation. Are you going to go low? Are you going to go mid? And Sekiro went mid.
2B plus K in melee.
Oh, okay.
Algernon going for a kind of a different game plan, I guess.
4-4B, a great move for Hilda. Very linear, but a great backstep and great range on the spear.
Oh, 2-2A doesn't quite have a range, but thankfully for Sekiro, she managed to jump out. Oh, no.
There
Here's
we go.
the full combo she missed.
6B plus K. Follow-up going to be no Oki. Lets her stand up. Maybe was afraid of another 4B into a 3B.
Yeah, or some kind of reverse ring out.
Oh, 6A charge. Tech crouches underneath the high. Beautiful read.
It tries to duck at the end of that string to avoid getting the entry into stance, but it's not going to matter, despite getting hit.
Crouch 3KB with the Spear Regalia extension. One of the best looking moves in the game, in my opinion.
And one of the most damaging lows in the game at present.
Very true. Very, very true. Good GI by Algernon. Much more awareness on these windsalts.
They're very important with GIs. I mean, I don't think the Sekiro does much in the way of like empty windsalts, which you would need. But to be fair, it's really tough to know which option, if your opponent is one of those that do know about that option. Going for the mid, no punish from Algernon.
Damn, Seki pressing those buttons. Algernon just biding his time. Yeah, one of the only reverse ring outs that she has that you can do in Soul Calibur 6.
And that's 1-1. Much better look for Algernon.
Charge 6B into I think it's charge 5B. Once you realign.
No, she did a horizontal, so I think it was charge 5A.
Charge 5A, sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah, charge 5A.
We are going back to closed stage, and this time it's going to be close scores.
Is this going to be our random stage like meme today? It's just this stage.
I mean, despite being Hilda's stage nominally, I would say this is a much better stage for Talon. Again, with the close quarters, Hilda is not going to have as much space to backdash. And on the other hand, Talon has a ton of wall combo, which he can do here. Sekiro trying to do one with a K here. No punish?
Oh, great break on the grab, but hits her with that charge 5A.
Really
Beautiful call out by Seki. You want to start pressing those buttons? I'm going to hit you in the face.
I mean, Sekiro had been really patient, and that wasn't working out. She was taking so many break attacks, and the call really worked. She got that counter hit for a kill. Okay.
Oh,
does
there we
not
go.
work.
Wind Charm, okay. Seki with the constant pressure. Algernon doesn't quite know what to do except hold that guard button. No wall splat on 2-2-A.
Oh, again with a GI, like Sekiro is keeping constant pressure for good reads.
Or 6-6-A plus B. First move just whiffs.
Goes over the mid with that Windsaw. Oh, and
With that 50-50.
Algernon is not guessing right.
Oh, what a great call! I could feel him mashing that R2 button, wanting that CE to come out at the perfect time.
Counter hit and the rage bonus, that's over 100 damage. Incredible reversal for Algernon, and Sekiro managed to get the low.
That was so risky on Seki's part. So risky.
Once she did the RE, what else could she do? She had to make a move.
I mean, it paid off for sure. Sometimes you gotta take those risks.
Yeah. Sekiro going into a very decent setup. She has 2 bars. She's not
Good set, no
spend it.
punish though.
I mean, Algernon has been so good about those reads in that exact setup.
Seki, I mean, even though she's sitting at red guard, she's got it to spare. Oh my god,
It's
that
a wall
was
combo,
sick.
but Seki
No
Ray-
big wall combo, just drops it.
Yeah, she was too early on the AA, and that really cost her. Oh, it could have been
Charge
around.
activation. This has got to be it, right? There's no way that Algernon can bring this back. Great block. Oh my god, the blocks, the reads.
There's no way unless you can block everything.
Uh-oh, this is going to be bad for Seki. Okay, Algernon not taking any risks. It is just one hit away. Oh, another one. Great punish while rising A. Oh.
Stuff. Very good.
Seki was on
Seki.
that. Was on that Ultra Instinct tip.
She needed it. I mean, she was on red guard the whole way through, even though she was losing the rounds. That end of the last run where she took so many hits in the guard really cost her. But it made her press more buttons, and so Sekiro is gonna move on to the next round to face off against Batty, who managed to pull off a win against Ganondorf.
Oh, I haven't even checked the rest of the bracket. Damn.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Good job,
Yeah.
Batty.
Yeah. So I'm not sure which of our next match is coming up. I assume that Neon versus Yen is on hold, but we have some other matches that Emphatism might be able to call us.
I think maybe perhaps Silent Joel versus Dom, or yeah, Silent Joel versus Dom will be up next. So obviously I have a little bit of bias because Dom was on my winning ETL team, hashtag Setskawen.
And I'll stop you before you say something again. Domito is not Russian.
What are you talking about? Dom's definitely Russian. Have you heard him? He's definitely Russian.
He does speak
100%
Russian as
risky.
far as I know, but he is from Ukraine. And he's going to be facing off against one of the top 7 tennis players from the UK.
You mean top Siegfried players from the UK?
Do you think he's ever playing Siegfried?
Probably not. I'm sure he'd probably go with his actual main, which is Servi.
Yeah, I mean, even if... Right, so at present, Joel feels that Cervantes is his preferred character. Even season 1, where people thought that Cervantes was not so good, he wanted to stick... Oh,
Grow?
okay.
Interesting.
So I was about to say, right, he might... Even if he wanted to play Siegfried, he wasn't gonna, because Yoshimitsu has... it's not a comfortable matchup for Siegfried, right? I mentioned reason Honestly, I'm gonna keep commentating for whenever the matches the sun comes back on. So far, it's
2A
going pretty well
just-
for Silent Joel.
2A just gets utterly destroyed by that bubble. Okay, Dom a bit apprehensive to approach, of course.
Okay, goes for the low. Hits as a kind of hit. Oh, he's gonna go for 2A to try to interrupt and get. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I was saying. Is that base hold is really good to make sure you are able to take advantage of your crushes.
Okay, 66AB is unsafe as far as I'm aware.
And now he goes into Super Saiyan mode.
Super anime boy.
Very
Okay,
greedy
Joel
from
not
Joel.
able to punish properly, yeah. There we go, 1AK, one of Grow's better Soul Charge moves. Used to do a lot more damage in Soul Charge. Oh, 6A. 6A.
In fact, it used to be like you would whiff punish with it, and I'm kind of surprised you would do it in season 2 because now it consumes a lot of the SC gauge as well.
Mm-hmm, it really does.
So I would say now that 3B is better in general. Or
3B is a really good move. I mean,
or if
minus
you have
12.
time, like 4B plus K, right?
Oh yeah, 4B plus K is a great move as well.
If you have the time to do that on whiff punish, and of course that is quite tough because these guys are playing from opposite ends of Europe. Still, Domito's gonna stick with his character.
It's not too bad generally, but you know, especially playing Grow, the man with no lows.
The man with no lows. I mean, that's the other thing is 1A is invisible in these conditions.
Fair, yeah. I mean, 1A, 1B, 2K, 1K, they're all fairly difficult to react to off online.
Oh,
Good step into 3B.
And I mean,
There we
Domito
go.
needs to be ready because next up is
There we go.
Dexus.
Good GI into the 3B.
And
Goes for the Oki setup.
that's kind of an easy call out because 3B being minus 12, right? Siegfried only has 5k to punish that. And as it happens, Siegfried players really hate going for that 5k.
You know what? I can appreciate that playing Halmaru with like 5k and 66k.
I mean,
Being his
6k is
only role.
good.
I mean, 66k is good, but it's a difficult move to get into muscle memory to be an I-12 punish.
Yeah,
5k is much easier to do. Okay, RI is in neutral.
Or tries to pull a fast one on Joel with a 6BB into a transitional block. Joel, though, it's not as
too ready for
it.
it. Exactly. Okay, Joel pressing those buttons. Good grab.
Yeah, sees that Domito is playing it slow.
Oh, nice 1k tech crouch. Of course, 1BB is not an NC, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're mentioning it before the stream, and it's not that good.
Not that good. Oh,
No
nice.
GI on the
It might have been a
6BB.
Wall Rising K or a 3k. I can't really tell the difference. Oh, 66A gets tech crouched by 2A.
And as much as I like the 6k plus B from Grow, I have to say this is not a match where you're going to be able to break the guard. Like, Siegfried is not one of those characters that wants to block you.
Oh, definitely not. Okay, there we go. That's one of the problems with Avenger KA being a high. If you block the low, you can duck the high.
Oh, the C? No, he chooses to go for the soul attack instead. Pretty good. Loads of chip.
Let's go,
the mix-up
Dom.
works.
Hey, the no mix-up in the beginning. 2 4As into the mix-up afterwards. You
it
gotta
was-
love Grow Soul Charge.
It was a ton of chip, and it gave him the opportunity to put more pressure on his opponent, so definitely good. Managed to get the counter hit on Rising B, ducking under that high from Domito.
I have said more. Oh my god, okay. What?
I didn't expect this to hit. It
Did
was such...
66B go through him?
So he was a little too far with his 66B, right? Because 44B advances during that jump.
Yeah,
It whiffed
true.
entirely. What I'm most surprised about is that since 44B was such a late hit, it managed to track the step from Grow.
Jeez.
A bad call, and so Joel moves on to face off against Texas.
I don't even think it was a bad call. I think it was just bad. Bad everything. Bad hitboxes, bad hurt boxes, bad everything. That was horrible.
Okay.
So I have
Yeah.
said multiple times that I think Grow would work really well with an NTC-like mechanic, where he'd be able to access one of his his soul charge moves without having to be in soul charge.
It would be fun, but I mean, we're not sure what the intention is with Gro.
I don't think anybody's sure. Yeah.
The consensus has been that he's been consistently one of the worst characters in the game, and
yeah, pour one out.
Yeah,
pour one out.
I'll drop that one in. You want to pull one out from one of our sponsors?
Oh, I could do. Let's talk about Red Bull real quick. We all know Red Bull gives you wings, but did you also want the ability to block I-16s? Red Bull is the perfect choice to give you Ultra Instinct powers and to take the edge over your opponent. Check out their sponsor quests on our event page to get more deets. And don't forget to donate to our Matcherino! !Donate in the chat. You can add the code EOS34 to put a free 50 cents into that prize pot. And for the past couple of tournaments, we've actually run out of codes, so help us do that again. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, you need some to block those online 2E+Bs from moves down the maxi. And speaking of maxis, our next opponent are
Maxi
Neon
boys.
And Yin. Neon playing as a classic Talon with the pink outfit. Meanwhile, Yin, known maxi quantity, right? Probably one of the best maxi players in Europe, if not the best.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been as present, but now that the lockdown is in, we're seeing him a lot more, and I'm glad to have him, really.
Well, there you go. He didn't have a Heaven's Guard, otherwise you bet your bottom dollar he was going to go for that. And Reverse Ledge just manages to finish off Yin.
But really good call from Neon, like seeing that he was in left inner, and that's really the good time to do RE, whatever his stance position is.
Oh, and that's double the same low.
Double
Yin
V
just
plus
gets
V.
caught out.
I don't think that's a kill, but Yin is in a real bad spot. He has no life, he has no god.
Commentator's
Neon-
curse. This won't be a kill. Immediately, Yin dies.
Yeah,
This
well,
is your fault, Greeley.
he had
It's your
another
fault.
mix-up in him.
Man, and Neon just pressing these buttons, giving no Yin to breathe. It's the sentence I was gonna say.
But, I mean, the other thing about that low, right, is it does a ton of god damage, and it's -2 on block, so if you don't do a hard call-out...
Yeah, there we go. Neon, one of the top tier talents to press that CE in the best situations possible. I mean, what else was he going to do? Maxi, sitting in red guard, wasn't looping, couldn't AGI anything. Why not just throw out the CE?
Yeah, a really tough situation for Yin, and having lost his god really hurt him. He's gonna need to make some tough calls during Witch Armor phases, and try and keep his resources and have the right reads against Talon.
It's fine, guys. If Yin gets a knockdown, he can just 1B because Maxi has amazing Oki. Remember that.
I mean, 1B is pretty good.
Yeah.
What do you think? Is Talon
Gonna
able
fall
to
out.
punish it with 6B?
What, 1B? Probably
Yeah.
not. If he goes 1BB, no, because it's quick enough. Oh, okay.
Because yeah, that's the thing about 1B is it's pretty damn good on block for a low.
Well, yeah, but it's not. Look, this is all I'm gonna say. 1B isn't as good as people make it out to be. It's great, but it's not like top tier OP Oki.
It's
Alright, good 6A plus
it's
B.
top tier OP. You're in denial.
Really. We're gonna fall out, Gulu. We're gonna
In
fall
the
out.
meantime, look at this OP character winning rounds with wall combos.
Oh man, Okubo, please nerf. Make 6A plus B I40 and -20.
Yeah, and TC maybe frame 18.
Yeah, exactly. An I16 move with an I18 TC. That would be perfect.
Oh man!
Okay, there we go. One of the only opportunities Maxi will have to ring out with his 3B launch.
And
If he was closer, that would have hit the wall. But that was perfect spacing by Yin.
yeah, and the spacing from Neon has been approximative. Yin is also a lot better at zoning tell him out, and I think that's really what's making the difference. You're seeing him doing A's and B's into
Just waiting for that whiff opportunity by Neon into the 6A plus B roller skates. And there you go. Good night, sweet child.
It's been tough. Like Neon is a bit flustered. He's whiffing a lot of moves. Not quite sure what the approach is, and I think at this point he needs to just dash and block. But
It does work really well against a Maxi. Being a Maxi player, I notice when players are scared to loop. And against Talim, especially Neon, you should be scared to loop as a Maxi.
yeah,
You have to play a neutral game.
Those counter hits are so scary.
They really are.
Even the horizontal ones are really damn good.
I mean, plus Talim can constantly apply pressure to Maxi because obviously he doesn't get those kind of amazing GIs without having to loop in the first place. And if Neon can keep up pressure, it stops him looping at all.
Still, you see Yin doing a lot of 6A plus Bs, and that's the thing is that move tracking a little bit, being an early TC is actually pretty damn good against Talon stances.
True. Oh, okay,
at-
Neon cancelling the unblockable.
Yeah, pulling out of flames to scare his opponent. Just blocking
Good.
but no punish.
Neon holding strong, but it doesn't matter. 6A plus B.
Doesn't
Doing a
touch
lot of
neutral
work.
B.
Oh, that's the classic Maxi. You'll see it all the time. The amount of times I see that work is redonkulous.
Well, to be fair, nobody interrupts that string.
It's true. But I mean, nobody interrupts a string, but then Maxis will a lot of the time go for A plus B because you wouldn't expect him to go for 2 break attacks. Oh, here we go. Okay, so me, Neon, and I think it might have been Baddie were on Discord yesterday testing stuff on this stage. That part of the stage could actually make Talim go back turn because there's some camera jank, and he could have dropped that combo just because.
Nice call from Neon. Now knows from Yin. Now that he has a mirror, he gets the Heaven's Guard, but he's not going to be able to convert into the wall combo. Sorry, the ring out.
But it doesn't matter because he's getting all this crazy wall combo damage.
Oh, 3A and trying to call out an RE again from Neon, but
The lesser
gets
spotted
us hit.
2B from Maxi. Pretty good range. Amazing startup for what it is. 4-4 AB, trying to hit him with those frame traps. Not blocking that low again. Oh, okay, grab completely whiffs for some reason.
Yeah, Max's arm was just not quite there. He was turning around. And now Neon has Oki. Nice block from
Oh,
Yin.
and there's a 2-2A. Good break by Yin, though. This could go down to the wire. Good 6A plus B. Great patience by Yin. But another 2-2A for Neon doing a lot of work. Another I-34 low that somebody isn't blocking.
It's happening a lot. It's
It
happening
really
again.
is. There we go.
Ooh.
There's that 50-50 from 4AAA.
Yeah, it tries to step, but it's a little too late on the
Oh,
jump.
good whiff punish. Hits him with the hold version. Yo, Yin looking like he's going for that guard pressure. Oh, and another backstep into CE. That's what
Can
we
he
love
ring
to
out?
see.
Not quite.
No, walls are too big. Can't ring out with that that combo from there. This could
Yeah.
be a perfect another one for Yin. One hit away. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Yin takes it 2-1.
I mean, he found his stride and couldn't be stopped.
I know. That is quintessential Maxi play. You have to play that kind of neutral. The only time you should be looping is when you have really good advantage on 1B, on 4-4 AB on block.
Or when you're sure your opponent is going to respect you and be risk are low enough, right? If you're playing against, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, if you can make your opponent respect you and
Cervantes, maybe? Cervantes doesn't have good interruptions, I guess.
not really. I mean, a lot of the time, a quick cheeky 2K will stop a Maxi from looping because obviously, you're not going to be able to AGI those.
Yeah. So to update you on the bracket, Salanjo, who we saw in the previous match, went on to lose against Texas 0-2. And so Yin is going to be facing Texas in the semifinals, which we'll see. Next match, however, will be Ryzen versus Set.
Phantasm is we're getting a Morse code boo 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 from Phantasm, letting us know that we'll endeavor to fix these sound issues that you may be experiencing, so that there are no more interruptions. But you know, do bear with us. You've been bearing with us this whole time, and you've not gone all more.
Trademark 2B, he does have an as well, and I'm guessing he maybe prefers a matchup. Or maybe he just doesn't like Tira and it's his way of processing.
Yeah, this is how he gets over his hatred of Tira, is by going as well. But you know, just by going as well doesn't necessarily mean he's going to be able to immediately win.
It's still a nice opening against the lethal hit, which is really important with that as well. I mean, you need that meter, and speaking of meter, that low still bits quite a bit.
Oh,
Nice
good
step.
step. Put into another axe load. You know what? I'm just going to take back what I said.
What?
That just because you're as well doesn't mean you're going to win. But I mean, that was such a dominating round.
It's true. Oh, tries to duck into 68, but doesn't know. Okay, doesn't know about that string from Tira.
Oh, good reversal edge though.
Gets caught, and now we have Tira in Gloomy. That is a guaranteed combo extension if she gets a mood switch.
Oh, catches him stepping with the 3AA plus B.
That was a perfect. Ryzen could not manage to get a hit in this round.
Oh, not able to punish. Although I'm not entirely sure. What can you punish?
With what?
For the car, the vertical car.
It's safe.
It's safe? Okay, I thought so. I wasn't quite sure actually.
Yeah, it's the other one, like the if you get
Yeah, the horizontal. Yeah.
carousel you can punish. It's it
Good
depends on the
reversal edge,
version.
that's it. Yeah, true.
Goes away, but he has to block that follow-up from Tira.
Good calls by Set here. Losing the first round convincingly, but now able to hopefully bring it back to make it an interesting game. As well, sitting at red guards. This is going to be a clash. Advantage for Ryzen. Oh, good call by Set.
It's not quite a kill though. He has time to SC, and we know how good this SC is.
God,
Oh,
that was
this is not quite
disgusting.
get the ring out.
Good call by Set. GI into reversal edge. That was so tricky and so risky.
It's important, really.
Oh, of course.
I mean, for all we talk about Axlo, it is one of the man's only lows. Is this a god break? No, that's not safe.
Not quite enough.
And you see again Tira having very short range on her grab. She uses her backhand to do it, and that's not quite how that should work.
Oh, wakes up and gets axe load. I mean, we can talk about how it's one of his only lows. We can talk about how it's one of his only lows until the cows come home, but it's one of the best lows in the game.
Yeah, still. I mean, I feel like it's a lot worse than it was in season 1. Like, nowadays it eats into your soul gauge as well.
Yeah.
The net damage been the
Oh, okay. Interesting call by Set here. Into Coda and then into a CE from most stun.
I didn't know this combo at all. I'm really
I didn't know it existed either, but it has great Oki setup, especially for somebody with a red guard gauge. You trying to step? Not happening, dude.
I think you need to step the other way.
I mean, to be fair, he stepped the way that was opposite to the ring and still got hit because Soul Calibur.
Shrubro gun with an RI, which would have regenerated his guard, but you can look at a lot of moments when Ryzen did mistakes in this match, and how it didn't pay off for him. It's not
making a comment. Yellow axes. How dare you, sir?
it doesn't always come down to the last moment, or typically it doesn't, at least.
Time to save the human.
Okay, Ryzen sticking with Aswell. Unsure of this decision, but you know what? If he's comfortable doing it, go for it.
I'm so confused. This is a Ganondorf costume, but Ganondorf died early.
He's living vicariously through Ryzen.
I want to check out the losers bracket, but
And
it's
we're
not
on the
inside.
best stage of the entire game. With the best announcer, the best aesthetic, the best music, the best everything.
You're gonna be late in your loading again, aren't you?
Well, it's already loaded for me. I've got it on super special load.
Going back into sword stance, and I think this is probably the right call. You want to be either in sword stance or in axe stance against this character.
Oh, and there's the 3B lethal hit. Oh, good call by Set. Wake up 3A, and there's going to be a big combo. Boom, boom. That damage is redonkulous. Over half your life. Oh, good AGI though.
See,
Don't know what you're talking about. No such thing as commentator's bias. This is just objectively the best stage in the game.
this is see, I'm really seeing Ganon now because he wasn't under pressure and he just did his AGI.
What?
Somebody's sticking their hands in the blender.
Set had fully stepped, and it still tracked him and hit him.
Okay, going for the SC to get out of that mix-up, and interrupts his opponent with... Okay. I hate to see
Good
this.
rolls by Set, and there's the back throw. Doesn't kill though. There's
Okay,
an
doesn't
Axlo. It's
go
going to
for
do
guaranteed
special damage because Guts. Oh, there we go. Wake up, Horizon K. Good call by Set.
Set is mashing a lot, actually. He really doesn't want to get caught in a lot of these things. He tries to step on Wake Up, which was kind of ill-advised. Interrupted here, no attempt to punish from Set.
6v getting stepped but still hit on the side.
It does have that kind of hitbox. Ooh,
It
does
really
not
does.
go for the low. Set trying to roll.
The
I don't think Set is that well informed on as well Oki.
No. Even if you are, you still just want to roll. Okay, but he's going to have to block this, but it doesn't matter because he doesn't do it in time. It gets sprung out by the extension. Oh my god.
I'm not sure if that's guaranteed or not. Like, that K has a lot of recovery.
Yeah, he should have blocked because like last time, he
Might not
could
be
have
able
blocked
to.
it.
Last time what happened was that Set charged it up.
Oh, you're right. He might not. Oh, that was beautiful to watch.
No SC from Set, and now he's gonna get wall comboed. He's still stuck on the wall. No time to RE. And that's a kill.
Damn. Alright, well, Set is now sitting at 2 bars. Potentially this is what he wanted because he's only had one mood change. Oh no, he is sitting in Coda. He just needs another mood change to go back to it.
I'm kind of sad that Set is not attempting punches on those two A's. It is -12, you just have to account for his stance position.
Set still trying to be super tricky, but getting punished for it. It's going to be pretty good damage into another Axlo. How many times? 400? Please. Oh my god, full screen and he's dead.
Set never blocks his legs. He's gonna need to if he wants to win this game. He's been leaning a lot on RE, which to be fair, most moves from Axe Dance are... oh gosh. Most moves from Axe Dance are unsafe to RE, but Ryzen... you know, twisting the knife, really telling him, hey, I'm landing all these lows. And we'll see how it works out in this last match.
Painful to watch. Alright, we're on the Bork stage again.
Bork stage? I like his stage. It's colorful. Like, you were saying this about Wolf Haven. Silver Wolf Haven, sorry. But, like, I also really like the colors and the themes on this stage.
Oh, I like the aesthetic of the stage, but the walls are completely messed up. I mean, less so from when it was released, only slightly. Oh, good headbutt. Interrupted.
I'm still disappointed that the bells don't ring.
But they do. They don't ring, like, massively, but if you smack somebody against them, they bong a little bit.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be bells. Oh, is this is another wall splat. Thankfully for Set. Still, he finds himself in a very tough position at the edge, having to hold this strings.
Hitting him with those jolly 6Bs into reversal edge. Oh, and there's the vertical AGI.
You're seeing the real strength of 6B here. It allowed him, even on block, to regain all the space, and now he's back in center stage.
Good break by Ryzen, though. Oh, is that going to punish? Is that going to be enough? Yes, it will. And he's in Gloomy.
Damage.
And he's going to finish off with a massive stab to the chest.
You hate to see it.
You love to see it.
I hate this character, I'm sorry.
What, you hate Tira more than you hate Aswell?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you? You like playing against Mina, you hate Tira more than Aswell? This is what being a boomer French Soul Calibur player does to you. You see?
Yeah, this is what happens when you talk to YouTube players. They're weird.
It's true, the glue gets to you.
That's my mistake. He's gonna mash, and SC is gonna get Ryzen out of there.
Okay, we got the jumps versus jumps.
Number 3! Oh! He was an almighty, and this ends the game.
Oh man.
This kills Utira.
Battle 3. Fight.
Going right
no
in.
punish.
I think it's actually safe if you do it this way. It's only the
max
one
range?
that's... No. If right, there's two versions of it. There's one that you do as part of the AA string, and there's one you
do it
do 6xA plus B, right? And only the raw one is unsafe. Again,
of
this
course.
thing, Chiro short range. Can he manage to convert this into?
Yes, he can, because this stage is completely bork. Thank you, Okubo-san. Alright, long range move there from Set. Ryzen applying that pressure though into another 4-4B. Does anyone remember when that used to track? Those were the good old days of Soul Calibur, eh?
I mean, it used to track to one side. I find it much harder to step now. There were some tricks.
Again, the Yoshimitsu player weirdness coming out in full force. Doesn't block the Soul Charge follow-up.
Oh, and there's a mix up.
Going for the resets. Not amazing damage coming out, but it is all stacking up. Oh, is that going to work? Oh no,
not
he's
quite.
recovered quickly enough.
The punish is really weak from Set. We're seeing the lack of matchup knowledge of both ends.
Oh, good call by Set, just being patient. Almost took too long with that punish though. 2-2-A on like the last couple of frames managing to close out that round. But he does now have a lack of soul charge to work with.
Nice, we've had 50 damage combo on the launcher. And now Set is in kind of a bad position. I did really expect that SC, but Set didn't have the means to prevent it.
Oh,
At this
as well doing the Superman thing.
again, like there's a lot of again in this match, and I'm kind of disappointed about it.
Well, if we ever get to see Dexus, you already know what the again is going to be. But well done to Ryzen managing to clutch it out with that full screen.
Full screen soda. I mean, Set has shown that he does not do the full punish on it, so why not just mash?
Throw it out there.
Yeah,
It's going to win eventually.
it's only a million. It's only minus a million on block and on whiff.
Yeah, but you can't punish it, right?
Yeah, we have a message from backstage. Oh,
Oh, we're
Maybe-
top 8 already? God, I've lost track of time.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I can see. All right, cool. So, 5-10 minute break or so?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Sounds good.
We'll be taking a little break. When we come back, we'll see you for top 8 with in there, in winners, Texas versus Yin. On the other side, Ryzen making out with a Bandit as well. We'll be facing up against Baddies Taki. In losers, there's still a lot of fighting. I can tell you that Silent Joel, unfortunately, your boy, has deceased at the hands of Vanava as well, the infamous Ganondorf. He's about 3 foot tall, but boy does he pack a punch. Facing him might be Neon or Lionide or Denton Dranem. Still also in contention, Domito, Sekirei, and Set, who we just saw lose. We'll see you in a minute. And hopefully you'll still be there.
And donate. See you in a minute.
donate. Yeah, see you on Metro Reno.
See you in a bit, guys. Cool. Welcome back to Soul Calibur's European Online Season 3 Point Tournament number 4. My name is Dan Arai, joined by Guilu. You know what it is, top 8 time. Just a quick announcement. If you're not already, head over to our Soul Calibur EU Discord so that you can get updates on all of the goings on, all of the tournaments, such as the ETL, the EOS, another team tournament perhaps, all of the stuff that we have going on. And make sure you sign up to the events role. Because if we get enough people signing up to that events role, instead of adding everyone, we will only add the events role for these types of things. So make sure you do that. You head over to our Soul Calibur EU Discord, you put yourself in the events role, and then we'll tag you for future events. And a second thing, talking about our sponsors once again, Red Bull. We all know Red Bull gives you wings, but did you also want the ability to block those pesky I-16s? Red Bull is the perfect choice to give you ultra instinct powers and to take the edge over your enemy. Check out the sponsor quests on our event page to get more details. Don't forget to check out our Matcherino as well. With the code EOS34, you're going to be able to donate 50 cents for free without ever putting your hand into your own pocket. And finally, our last sponsor, our second sponsor, our most consistent sponsor, G Fuel. We want to give a shout out to our official sponsor, G Fuel. G Fuel is the official drink of esports, providing players with energy, focus, and endurance. They've just launched a new French vanilla coffee flavor, another drink of choice for top gamers like Pewds and Dr. Disrespect. Let's thank them by completing their quests and supporting this tournament. Go to matcherino.com to view the quests, and each action will help grow the prize pool on behalf of G Fuel.
Thank you for that. We have some matches prepped. We are going into winner semis, and we have 4 great players lined up. That first off are Yin and Dexus, and I'm actually really looking forward to visiting this match. These are probably some of the top players for their characters in Europe. Yin, of course, playing Maxi from Portugal. We just saw him in his previous match. And Dexus, who we haven't seen today yet, he is favorite, so we've been letting him trudge along. And of course, he's been a juggernaut, obliterating everything in his path. This might be his first real obstacle.
I mean, this is one of the only times he's gone through a winner's bracket. Usually, and this isn't a criticism on Dexus, this is just having observed him from previous tournaments.
It's true.
He's been put into losers multiple times and then just done a complete run through it anyway.
I mean, in Season 2 especially, he had a bit of a... he took a bit of a hit in Season 2, right? Just adapting to all the new changes. And so, we'll see how he does against the new Maxi.
Yeah, one of our newest arrivals to these EOSs and to these tournaments in general. I think it's a great idea. We don't really have that many Maxis in Europe. And the ones we do have, we don't see much of. So it's a good thing because, you know, I get to see more Maxis, which is what I want.
Classic Dexus going into that sinister home stance and doing all those mix-ups. Not working so far, though. Yin has blocked 2 lows and gotten the punish every time.
I mean, Yin is one of our Soul Calibur veterans as well. He's been around for a long time.
Nice duck. And that's the thing with Siegfried. He's got really good counter hits, and Dexus is not afraid to use them.
Yin guessing correctly once, tries to guess correctly another time, but it doesn't matter because Wall Rising B too strong.
Very nice
good
whiff
3K.
punish. That is
Yeah.
so much damage. And again managed to duck under that high. I believe that is right out of A. And it's not worked so far for Yin. Dexus is gonna... Okay.
Oh damn, 2A into 6A plus B.
Yeah, Dexus trying to take advantage of his +4 from the bubble. And does not manage to.
Okay, nice duck into the Wall Rising B. Good trade.
Dexus
pushing
as
that
the corner, and he gets a wall. Oh my god, on the SDHB, how much damage does it do? Okay, whiffs
Whiffs the follow-up. Doesn't block the 50-50 though. Oh, good step into 6A plus B. Yin making the most out of these. Oh, there we go. Heaven's Guard into big wall combo opportunity.
That's not a
Boom, boom, boom,
boom.
boom. No.
Yeah, it was about 80 to 90 damage, as I recall. So, yeah.
All of that work on that wall combo, and then immediately just bubbled. Dead. Destroyed.
You have to kill Siegfried twice, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You have to be twice as careful when he's got low health. And that's the thing about those 80 damage wall combos. They're really good if you're right above the DL's threshold. He does not get a wall splat.
Oh, he doesn't get a wall splat because the angle was just a slightly bit off. Good roll and tech by Yin.
Tries to mash into 6A, was worried about the sinister hold transition.
Oh, and another bubble. Oh, Yin guessing wrong.
And trying to roll, gets caught by A slide B. Such a good move. Dexus with a very aggressive style here. Of course, like he's going for counter hits as is usual versus Maxi. But even in neutral, he hasn't been like keeping Maxi at a distance. He's been going for, hey, I'm gonna go into that stance to do my mix-ups. I'm just gonna go for 6A to try and get my counter hit right away. You can't move. It's been really tough. It's been pushing a lot of pressure on Yin. On the other hand, this has been a very risky style, and so it wouldn't take much for Yin to take it in the second match.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, you know, Yin's blah blah. My brain's not working. Yin is an amazingly aggressive player, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, look at this. Absolutely no fear in the face of Dark Legacy. Hitting him with a 3B on Wake Up is just so dangerous for Maxi because it's not a great 3B. The transitions that he can do after them are really good, as long as you guess correctly. But, you know, Yin, no fear, pressing those buttons, 1B. Oh, good
nice
call by Yin. Left in a hold K has got really good recovery frame, so able to dodge out of that reversal edge.
Of course, he breaks a back throw and good block, along with the great punish.
Oh, good patience by Yin, staying on the floor, making sure Dexus doesn't get his 50-50 opportunity, and then smacks him with a 2-way right in the legs.
And yeah, correct punish as well. I mean, he's back turned. He needs to get that crushing punish.
Disgusting horizontal there by Dexus. Yin on the side, but getting hit by the base of the sword, even after having stepped.
Oh, I'm not sure what Vachia was about. Tries to step, but that kick tracks, and he's going to convert into a wall combo?
I mean, less so that it tracks, more that it has like a horizontal hitbox.
It's a proper horizontal. Like, if you try to do an AGI, you need to do the horizontal AGIs. Oh, gets picked up for ground by the bubble. Surely
gonna be
this
dead.
doesn't kill.
Oh, it's definitely going to be dead.
Oh.
I mean, he's in guts.
Yeah, so much fire.
Yeah. All of the fire. The Siegfried fire is best fire.
Still, that's 2 bar spent is this round for Dexus, and Yin has all the cards on his hand.
Oh, another
Managed to
6A
get
plus B.
interrupt.
I mean, you can see Yin here. Only one of the... Oh my god. My brain. I can barely keep up with what Yin's doing. One of the only times he's looping. Oh my god, what a sick exchange! I think he's a lot more confident in keeping Dexus blocking, so...
The thing is, right, Dexus is going for so many interruptions on the strings that Yin is able to do those wavering light parries a lot more.
Yeah. Able to finish off with I'm the man after a guard crush. Still pretty hefty damage after a guard crush as well, especially if you're in 7-star rebirth.
This is still first to 2, so this is the last match for this encounter, and we've had some very different rhythms. Dexus was playing very risky early on, and it looks like it didn't pay off for the second game. With Yin looping more and getting counter hit less, he was even able to get his 7-star resurgence, and that is the sign of a good game. So we'll see. We're going to Indian Port.
You mean Yoshi's Island?
Yoshi's Island. I mean, this is not Smash, sir.
But it is Yoshi's Island. Or is he going to go for wall combo in a group? There we go. There's a ring out. 8 seconds into the game. Already hit him with a ring out. 2-2A into a wall combo into ring out. Or 2-2A tech crouching under the 6A. Good call by Dexus.
Dexus trying to get that wall combo with 6AA. Not quite gonna get it. He was counting on the ring out again.
Oh, yeah, he so was, but he hits him with the 1A counter hit.
Okay, managed to get a simple counter punish on right out of K, which, to be fair, it doesn't have much recovery. Very nice counter hit with B6.
Dexus definitely, he's definitely using much more of his space. 2-2-ing a lot more as well, hitting him with the... Oh, it doesn't matter because Heaven's Guard into 6A plus B.
Yeah, good on whiff into Heaven's Guard. That is an McVeigh game.
Hey man, they gave it to him. Or tries to go for what looked like NG, but he pressed the wrong button.
Oh, yeah,
You're not
again,
plus on that,
ducking this
Yin.
and it's a hold. Not going for a follow-up. I'm not sure what happened to
Flapjack.
Dexus.
And another grab. Yin's gonna have to pull out the big guns, but he gets 2-2K'd. Dexus 1 round away from taking this. But Yin does have 2 bars. Maxi Soul Charge, contrary to popular belief, isn't that effective outside of whiff punishing with 6A plus B.
I mean, there is this low.
Yeah, but that low only works from a 50-50 situation. You have to get into the situation in the first place.
And then there's 2 for 6A, but Yin is a little late on the step. It's still gonna
Oh,
manage.
6A plus B.
Oh, and that solo hold A plus B is so good.
Both characters coming out swinging. Yin just a bit too patient there, but good job that he blocked that low because he would have probably died. But there's the bubble. Dexus 1 mix up away. Good soul charge activation by Yin though. What's he gonna do next? Oh, 6-6-A plus B. Perfect opportunity to just smack out that horizontal mid.
Ooh, 2-2-A would get spared by baseball, but it was a little late for Dexus. I believe that move is actually a heavy as far as GIs is concerned.
Okay, Yin on the back foot a bit here. Haven't seen much of a full crouch 3A, which is a really good low for Maxi.
Okay, he wants to get out. There's too much pressure for Dexus, but misses the 3A4.
Oh, beautiful patience by Yin. Wake up 6A plus B. That's what we love to see.
And that is the win for Yin. Gets into winners finals, and we'll see who his opponent is in our next match. Coming up are 2 players I'm not used to seeing here. First of Ryzen, who doesn't play in many of these European tournaments, but is coming hot on his victory from yesterday at Canada Cup. He made first place. Second is somebody who you might have known as a TO for Soul Calibur EU, and that is Batty. Good techie player, and he's really progressed in season 2. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this works. Ryzen, for history purposes, did start off playing Taki before playing 2B in later patches.
So before we get into this game, I just want to do a quick shout out to our top contributors: Florida Caliber Podcast with the $5.50, Karyaku with the $5, Michael T, Large and Wish with the 50-cent donations. And currently our prize pool for this tournament is $21. Let's see if we can't get it to 25, maybe even 30 by the end of this.
And if you want to contribute to that and have your name up there, you can go to our Matcherino. Our coupon code should still be up. I believe it's EOS34. If not, you can check by typing exclamation mark Matcherino in our chat.
Exactly. Head over that donation link. But getting into this match, we are looking at pretty even so far until Aswell gets into the swing of things and starts
Yeah, it looks like
doing Beyblade.
It looks like Ryzen has chosen to keep with Aswell in this match. Oh, nice call from Ryzen, knowing that there would be a move out of that Stalker jump. Nice GI, he wants to get out of that corner, but does not get the 2-2B whiff punish. He's not entirely confident on like those whiff punishes. I also saw him do the same thing earlier, where he step ducked and did the FC1B instead of doing 2-2B leaf flip.
Oh, okay, both whiff.
But this is a
Good call by Batty, that long range mid.
This is good for Ryzen, the thing is, because when he does Sword Car, he has a weapon all of a sudden. That's too much pressure for Batty. Still, Ryzen decides to take a swing, and he's right.
Okay, what's Batty gonna do? It's gonna go into raw possession okay, interesting. Oh, tries to stalk a raw over, but it's just too many active frames and too long of a move.
Oh,
Okay,
goes for
there's a soul charge
BB.
extension, yep.
And you can see that Ryzen does know this matchup. He was ready to duck on 4BA, but with attacking in Soul Charge, that is very dangerous, especially as 4BB is plus on. I'm not sure it's plus on block, but it's very damaging, especially on God.
Oh, Baddie trying to do a neutral jump over the top, but just a little bit too slow.
Again with those Stalker moves to get in. Manages to get the 9A, that's knockdown into the Oki, but Ryzen being speared does the AGI. That's
My
what
God.
it's for. Oh, Ryzen suddenly forgets he's not in Soul Charge and is really supposed to be in neutral.
Oh my days.
You need to be neither to be a god, Ryzen. It doesn't work that way. Is this a wall splat? I'm gonna
This
hit
might be a wall splat.
yeah, I'm gonna. Hit it already.
There it is.
So much damage. Still, Ryzen with his last hit.
Yeah, 60
Doesn't have
plus
quite the
gets
distance.
broken.
He is in spear still. He's gonna bring out the axe to try and get it last place.
Oh, good block on the 9A though. Baddie just trying to be a bit patient and it doesn't pay off.
Convincing match for Ryzen, and let's see if Baddie can bring it back. Pretty tough. I'm not sure that Baddie actually likes this matchup. A lot of players have a lot of resentment against this character still. But
I am looking forward
like
to
all
this.
of the pressure didn't really work out for Taki, even though like I know a lot of Aswell players don't actually like this matchup.
Oh really? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
That
Okay.
being said, Ryzen is not an Aswell player.
No, that is true. That is very, very
And
true.
he knows this character in and out, so
You battle one.
Alright, we're on
This
the
could go
Care
pretty
Morgan
well.
stage. One of the better looking stages in the game. Right,
speaking
Baddie
of-
hitting him with those possession tactics.
Speaking of better looking, I've never seen this costume from Baddie, but I have to
I.
say it's positively awful.
I would have to agree with you. I think it's disgusting. But you know what? Maybe this is what gives him the power he needs.
And here it comes. Here's a ring out,
A6 lethal hit into an RO. That's the tanky classic.
and it's gonna happen a lot on such a small stage. Goes in with a roll. Ryzen is not quite doing the correct punish.
okay, no, that is safe, never mind.
he's doing a very classic punish that you would do if you weren't playing as well.
Oh, Baddie with the whatever that's called, the wind roll thingy into the. Oh, okay, never mind. Doesn't pay off as well as it should have done. Oh, neutral jumps through the grab, but it doesn't matter because he's in that sword spear AGI stance.
Classic Oki with 6k from Ryzen. That is the Tragedy War stance. And I have to say, it's probably even better than Shadow Evade from Raphael. Oh, what? Such good knowledge from Ryzen. Gets
my
the
God.
anti-air with a weaponless V plus K. That is actually incredible.
And there's another axe low from Ryzen. The exchange that just happened before, though, he ducked 4BA, hits him with a full crouch 3B, I think it was, just a single, into an extension, which was really, really good to see.
Decent punish from Baddie does not actually confirm the combo, but guesses right on the mix-up. Nobody blocks low today.
Nobody's blocking low at all. Speaking of blocking low, Baddie hasn't gone for the new... Oh, okay, never mind, 3B. Baddie hasn't gone for the new possession low just yet.
He did. Oh, possession though. No,
Yeah, the
you're
possession
right. You're right. You're right. And
Oh, 1B just whiffs. He could have got a great advantage if the GI would have whiffed and the 1B hit. But he was just a little bit out of range. Ryzen one round away from taking this game over Baddie.
And Baddie's gonna need to pop Soul Charge. He's gonna go into Soul Attack and manage to get a counter hit on Ryzen. Is this a ring out? No,
No,
he's too close.
he's not going to fall properly. Baddie
Oh,
doesn't
no
get a
from
punish.
Baddie. Please.
But he's going to get his no wall combo. Oh my god. Baddie got incredibly lucky with the fact that Ryzen didn't duck that second shuriken.
Unfortunately, though, that's a guard break that he want to have access to in this crucial last round.
It's always what we want to try and do. Of course, the AGI coming in thick and strong again. Such a great AGI.
And Baddie not taking advantage of Ryzen not having a weapon.
Oh my god, that was so dangerous for Baddie. Oh, and he's out.
Ring out.
His own jump makes him out. Makes him ring himself out.
You know, I like this new as well. You know, as ugly as he played against Set, this was a really damn good match from Ryzen. He played
I
really
agree.
solid, used the right tools in the right place, had the right calls, and I especially like his anti-airs.
But this doesn't mean that Baddie is out. He's now going on to losers round 7 to fight the winner of Ganondorf versus Neon. But we also still have to wait and see the winner of Sekiro versus Dom to see who Set's going to fight in losers round 6. But we will be seeing Ganondorf versus Neon coming up next on the stream, on your screens.
We're gonna know
now.
who Baddie fights. So
out of these two, Talim versus Aswell, I hear a lot that Talim is a really bad matchup for Aswell.
So again, like as with Taki, the thing is, Aswell does not like being under pressure. In each of his stunts, right, he doesn't have that many tools, and so it's tough to find the right place where you are able to deal with talent pressure as Aswell. Mm-hmm. So if you're in spear stunts, for instance, right, you have access to that AGI, but you don't have access to any quick move that will allow you to zone out Talim, or put yourself in a pressure where you're just not at the mercy of Talim. If you're in axe stance, you don't have any quick moves either, but that's the only stance where you have quick lows. If you're in soul stance, you have no lows at all.
No lows at all.
Zero lows.
Access to an I-10.
Yeah, you have access to an I-10, and that's very important because that lets you interrupt those stance suggestions from Talon. So we'll see how this goes. Ganondorf, if you were thinking, Ryzen is a bit of the gorilla with his Aswell, don't expect any better from Ganondorf. He is one button mashing nightmare.
Oh yes, he is, and that is what he is well known for. But it works out sometimes, so why change it?
He's right a lot of times, but he's been on well, I say this. Right, I'm gonna say he's on a downward slope ever since the start of season 2. The thing is, towards the end of season 1, he was doing really well, and he's actually maintained himself. We still see him in top 8, right? He's still just right behind a big contender and a force to be reckoned with.
Neon's starting off strong.
Ganondorf coming out with
those wind salts are doing so much work already.
Yeah, he's trying to step on 6 A plus B, but the thing is, you don't have time to do it on Wind Salt A plus B.
That was a positive clash for Talim, but didn't recover enough or quickly enough.
Oh, managed to jump over that 2A from Ganon, and
a lovely
no
little
grab. No break on the grab, managed to take a round.
And Neon almost an entire bar after one round.
Oh, 2B is gonna hit, but does not manage to get the combo. No punish from Neon. That is minus 14, sorry. Nice.
Oh, okay, good punish by Neon. There we go. Hits him with a launch. Tries to get... Okay, doesn't go for much more. You know what? It worked. He only took a bit of damage. But then he got hit by the other one, so, bit of a trade.
Ganon,
great interruption by Ganon, though.
Yeah, using those swords to interrupt his opponent, but trying to go for a 2D for that counter hit combo and gets dodged.
I was literally about to say, when do you think Neon's going to hit that CE button? Oh, good block by Ganon, but no pun. Oh no, that's safe, isn't it? Yeah, never mind.
It's not safe. It's minus 14.
No,
he could have done.
Yeah. The low isn't safe. The mid is safe. My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
But the you can step both.
Oh, beautiful backstep by Neon in stance.
Oh, nice Oki, but gets punished by AB. That is so nasty, and he has to deal with Oki.
It's the 400 Axlo we've seen in the span of about maybe half an hour.
Nobody's blocking him.
Nobody ever blocks him. What are you talking about? The move is unblockable online.
It's like minus 20 or minus 22 or something.
I mean, yeah, it's very punishable if you block it.
It's not like he has a leaf crit if you duck it and you're wrong.
I know, right? It's not as if that's the thing. All right, Neon hit him with
full tracking B.
Full of horizontal tactics. Let's go, Neon. He's got 2 bars now. Should be popping something at least.
Oh,
nice interruption.
That spear move.
Good dug by Ganondorf, though.
Yeah, you need those reads. Oh,
the Wind Charmer just tech-stepping the rest of that string. Soul Charge for Ganon. What's it going to do? As if I couldn't tell. Sword, probably. Okay, Neon wakes up right into it. Okay. Bad decisions by Neon here, but he does have 2 bars. Is he going to try and CE out of nowhere? No, he's going to Soul Charge.
He might still see out of nowhere. You don't know.
That's true. He doesn't bar. He's got one hit away. Oh, there's was it 9A? I think that's 9A. Yeah.
9A. So believe it or not, 9A is an online low.
I know.
You can react to it.
It's
should train
ridiculous.
for
You should.
train for it.
But nobody plays as well, so you never get an opportunity to see
What
it
do you mean?
online.
Nobody plays as well. Ganondorf is online like 24/7.
Yeah, but
Just
you
ask
don't
if
want to
you can.
fight as well. So that's the problem. Nobody wants to fight in as well.
It's simple.
The answer is simple. I'm not arguing with you on that, but it is an as well. Your lifespan does decrease by about 2 years if you play them. Oh, sniped right out of the air with 4-4B.
Oh, nice patience from Neon, but does not actually get a punish. I guess he was already canceling when the move hit.
Weapon arts.
Nobody
Neon on
goes
the
for
back
it.
foot. This is not going well for Neon so far. Another reversal edge, but it gets blocked.
You know, one thing I have to say about Ganondorf is that he's not going for that many special defenses. I've seen Neon interrupt his strings to avoid GIs, but when has Ganondorf GI?
It's true. We've not seen him press that button at all, it seems.
Even though like Ganondorf, Aswell got more GI stuff in season 2, right? He got a level 2 GI leaflet in I believe it's B6 or B4. He hasn't used it. He's
He
done.
doesn't seem to have needed it though. That's the problem. Well, I guess not the problem, but the reason. Oh, Neon trying to go for those 4B traps.
Well, it's a problem for Neon because he's still playing as though Ganondorf is gonna do it.
I guess so. It's conditioning. Oh, good patience by Neon, but while rising A is too slow to punish, but it doesn't matter. Even more patience by Neon than it hits him with the 3B.
Battle 3. Fight.
You know, I'm happy to see Neon play Town.
After the ETO where he played whoever the hell he wanted.
Yeah, except Talon.
Except Adam, yeah, exactly.
It's like the character he's known for. You know,
He's very well known for Talim, and only Talim to be fair. Oh god, the lethal hit and the damage and the guard and the everything. Neon in such a bad position, but never mind, this might be a ring out.
okay.
No,
not
ring
quite.
out, doesn't get a proper launch, but soul charge for Aswell, here we go.
Low, and nobody blocks.
Oh, he tried to reversal edge a Beyblade, that's a break attack.
Yeah, it's really tough to reversal edge in a.
Neon on the cusp of losing this. Although he has been sitting, Ganondorf has successfully kept Neon at a red guard for a long time. He's looking for that guard crush now.
The tech was good, right? He teched back to get outside of range, but got hit by this very long range FC3B. As well, one of the longer range characters in the game, has to hold that AA, but manages to dodge the rescue string.
What a beautiful call by Ganon, though. He kind of guessed that Neon was going to go for a last-ditch attempt and knocks her right out of the air with a 6A.
Yeah, Ganon manages to win it 2-0. And we are going to go for our next match of Losers Top 8. I'm seeing Domito versus Setmate. Or Sets, for short.
Yoshi versus Tira. Or Grow.
Do you, yeah,
Or Maxi, or whoever Dom wants to play today.
Yeah, do you think Domito's actually going to play Yoshimitsu?
Into Tira?
I've
It
never been
could
fond of
do.
this matchup.
I don't know. I mean, I've not played Grow for 20 years, so I don't know much about his matchups. The Maxi Tira matchup, honestly, I'm not so sure it's in anybody's favor. So I don't know. This is also Dom. You never know what he's going to do.
Yeah,
One day you'll
Grow-
find him playing Maxi in ranked, the next day he's playing Grow in a tournament. Like, who knows?
Gro is decent against... Historically, he's been decent against characters with a backdash, right? We heard in Season 1 that he was decent against Ivy. And it might also be true for Tira, right? Because she also zones with a lot of verticals that Gro has a million tech steps to avoid. So that might be a choice. I've been working on my own Tira myself because Tira has been continuously buffed from the start of the game, going from like bottom 1 to probably top half in this season 2. And
Yeah.
I'm starting to get a lot more, but it's a lot of B side A, right? It's that one anti backdash move, and how to secure it because it's unsafe in a lot of ways.
What? So quick
So I'm
update.
very
We went
interested to
from
see-
sorry to interrupt you, Greeley, but we went from $21 to almost $44.50. Thank you to everybody who has been using the code, because it's helped a lot. Push us to almost $50 for this single tournament. And remember, this isn't just a prize pool for today. It rolls over to the next one and the next one until the final tournament, when it all adds up and it gets given to the winner.
Damn. Well,
Let's have a quick look at everybody who's donated so far.
has Anakin again donated a 30, even 37, like last week?
Oh, of course.
He is one nasty horse.
Okay, who are we waiting on now? Let's have a quick look.
Oh,
So Set and Dom have already been playing, it seems. There we go. Dom to Set 0. So Dom moves on to fight Dexus in losers round 7. Baddie versus Ganondorf, and Yin versus Ryzen in semis.
I'm upset. I wanted to see how Domito dealt with the matchup, even if it was like Grow.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, I'm gonna ask him and see if he played Grow.
should we go then to next match, Dexus versus Domito? I see Dexus stepping into the arena.
Well, there you go. Dexus versus Dom. No,
mean-
yes, Dexus versus Dom.
Dom also had a bad period. He was, having something of a character crisis, and being, having some kind of falling out of the game. But he's come back strong, and now he's making top 8s. This is his chance against one of the top players in the EU, and maybe he can prove that the fortunes have completely reversed and make his mark.
As long as Dom enjoys net play, that's all he can really ask for. Speaking of, where is Dom? Why is he not
Where
here?
is Dom? He's thinking, maybe if I play Cassandra this match.
The plus frame queen.
I did more practice against Cassandra. I'm not sure.
I hope everybody is enjoying the tournament so far. All the matches you've seen on stream. Big thank you to everybody who's donated so far. We're at $46, just 4 more, and we reach a $50 milestone.
And
Please use that code EOS34 on the Matcherino page with that exclamation mark donate link in the chat, about to hit you right now. There you go. EOS34.
And a shout out to our sponsors who are also contributing to the prize pool, G Fuel and Red Bull, both energy drinks, to hopefully let you block those SBH A plus Bs from Finland.
I mean, if you drink one, you block
How could you get me
I16s. if you drink both, you block I10s
Yeah.
on reaction. Yeah,
I mean,
that's how good they are.
You don't need to block I10s on reaction if they're all highs, right?
That was the joke.
Right, but
Thank
if
you.
you drink free, you can duck them.
You can duck them on reaction, exactly.
Yeah,
Duck
just
them and get those while rising punishes.
Just be careful. Be a responsible drinker. Try to sleep at night. You know how caffeine is. I see
Yeah,
Ganondorf
caffeine
again.
could mess you up. Oh, okay. So it seems Dom has gone AFK. So it looks like we're going to have the Ganon versus Baddie match.
Yeah.
This was a repeat of what we know.
No, it looks like a repeat because Ryzen looks a lot.
Oh yeah, Ryzen played as well. Yeah. Oh, God.
I know, right?
All
He's
Aswells
even
are basically the same person to me.
He stole his color and everything. I've had the utter trouble, the most trouble not calling Ryzen Ganondorf in his matches. But
we go. Baddie has to
what-
face another Aswell.
Stage of
yeah, but this one is one head shoulder. which means he manages twice as much apparently.
I am looking forward to this.
Oh, Batty with the disgusting costume again. Look, as much as we want to take the piss out of it, I'm sure this gives him power.
I mean, I'm a
He's biding his time.
I'm a Yoshi player, and I know how ninjas go. Maybe he's trying to tap into that power as well.
I mean, is this what the Manji clan wear deep inside that mountain?
Fight.
They were even worse. I was. If you,
They wear nothing.
if your heart is ready, take a look at Chappie's Twitter recently, and bear witness.
Oh god. PSA, don't do that because I don't want to be responsible for any injuries that occur. But I mean, Batty taking a commanding lead in this game against Aswell really quickly.
Yeah, Ganondorf playing a little scared, to be honest. Still,
I mean, Batty does like to play a very aggressive tacky, especially when he's in a really good frame situation.
nice call out from Batty,
Ooh,
knowing that
UV.
Ganondorf would try to do something funny after 2A.
Oh
that's-
my god, that was beautiful! Neutral jump over the Axlo into the back grab. Yo, let's get a clip, please. That was sexy.
Finally, someone who doesn't get hit by the axle. And honestly, again, he was skittering along, trying to get that wall splat with axle. That's when you do the tech jumps.
But you know what, Gwilu? He didn't even block it. He jumped it. So still, nobody
blocks
blocks.
with a lot of
Oh my god. Beautiful decisions by Batty though, making sure he's getting out of the way of all the things he needs to, putting Aswell in red guard already, and trying a neutral jump again, but does it a move too early.
To be fair, like the thing about tech jumps in this matchup, and Batty, I know was telling me about this maybe 3 weeks ago, is a lot of combos don't work if you're tech jumping. If you get hit by FC3B and you're jumping, Aswell cannot do the follow-up with a 6BB.
Oh, and there's another axe low. Ganon taking revenge for the one that he got jumped.
Fight.
Trying to approach, but this is a stage where the starting distance are fairly far, which always plays to Aswell's advantage with how he needs to get a weapon at the start of the game.
Oh my god, the tech crouch underneath the high for Batty doesn't actually lead to anything, except for right now when he gets the guard crush into 6-6 lethal.
Batty in a very good position. Oh
my
Ganon
God.
trying to interrupt him, but does not go for his anti-step mid, and
Okay,
A lot
gets
of
hit by the
pressure.
high again. 9A, good block by Ganon, but no punish.
yeah, a little slow, and tries to call out pure transition with 4B, I guess. Is that something thing, is it?
I don't think so. No.
He's not been
Okay.
ducking a 4BA. Ganondorf has always been complaining that he's had trouble with those quick reflexes. Nice punish on POA though, and Batty trying to roll, learning that that's what Ganon does, going for Tragedy of War B. No punish on the 2-2B though.
Oh my god, the axe mode is doing so much work. I think Ganon might have spent the entire round in axe mode.
I mean,
Pretty
look,
sure.
If you're having an okay situation, that's where you want to be.
True, very, very true. 9A blocked. Nothing to do afterwards, though. Good 3B, but no follow-up by Batty, though. A lot of drops at the moment.
Yeah, all those transitions on 2A are surprising me from Ganondorf. He's been very aggressive with it.
Oh, and there's another axe low. Ganon just making up for that tech jumped axe low like 4 rounds ago.
Another soul attack, and everybody's landing right through apparently? Okay, there we go with a soul charge. Gonna get hit with that random freebie in neutral.
Oh, okay, Wall Rising A doesn't actually connect on any of the moves, but Batty in a better position than Ganon is right now. Oh, 4A plus B, max range axe low, doesn't actually get the full animation. Both playing pretty sexy neutral. Oh my god, the range on that move! Batty's about to get
Into
spiked.
slow, of course, but he
Oh,
needs to jump away.
oh, good decision by Batty. He's trying to
that
run out the
call-out.
clock. Oh, but never mind. Batty tried just to hard read that so well. Bit too early, bit too preemptive, and gets sliced in the face by a sword.
Yeah, he just panicked. Honestly, this is the same thing as Evil Woman 47, right? That's the classic. He's like,
To the stage of
I'm under pressure, but I need to finish this game, and this would do it.
I am looking
He's wrong,
forward to this.
and he dies for it.
Batty looked so strong in the initial rounds, jumping that axe low, hitting him with the guard crushes into the 6-6B. But then Ganon, he just adapted.
and we are going to Lost City. Compared to the previous stage, not only is it much smaller, but the starting distance that are quite closer, as you can see.
Also, the stage is much more bulk. The walls don't work properly.
The walls have a unique height.
Is that what we're going with now? The walls are unique.
It's not wrong.
You're true. You're not wrong, but it's also not as descriptive as it could be.
But yeah, a lot of the specific behavior. Nice.
Into that lethal.
I mean, Ganon. I'm not actually sure that Aswell has a punish for A6 because his 2A is I14.
Unless he's in swords, or is 2A still I14?
No. It's I14 in swords. When he's not in swords, it's 22.
I see. Right. Yep. Oh, okay. Good step by Ganon though. It doesn't even look like he needs an answer for anything because he's stepping really well. He's getting some great punishes, some great launches.
Again, with that wind wall approach from Batty, trying to call out anything that Ganon might have done, right? If Ganon tries to open with a 6B to get his axe, if Ganon tries to open with a 5A to get his sword, that counters both, and he gets that nasty whiff punish.
Oh,
Nice
great
block.
punish by Ganon.
And his almost work. Right? When Aswell does it, it works.
Right?
We should call this move a disco kicks as well, to be honest.
Well, they are disco. Yeah, that's what I call them. You've got tacky disco kicks. You've got the Aswell disco kicks. You've also got
You leave me no choice.
Oh no, I actually don't know what other character has disco kicks. Oh, 66K are also disco kicks for tacky.
Yeah, it's a breakdance, man. You just had that it's in Soul Blade.
No, true. Yeah, it's more of a breakdance. You're right. Oh, 66A plus B gets stepped. One of the only times it doesn't track 100% of the time. Okay, good call by Batty, but no great punish on the whiff.
Yeah, he tried to do 3B but forgot the 3. Here is a soul attack as a punish for that blocked parry. And here is another whiff punish, but Ganon doesn't fail to dodge.
No! Oh my god!
And
This
again,
has happened. This has happened
Yeah.
to Batty so many times. He's gone at that exact angle and it hasn't been a rang out. It's hit the wall and he's not been able to follow up.
I have to say, stop going for the greedy wall combos.
Oh, I feel so bad for him. I mean, it wasn't a wall combo that he wanted. He wanted the ring out.
Yeah, I know, but
God, these walls, man. These walls are so bad.
honestly, it's not even the walls that are so bad. It's just that he was too close to the wall, and so he couldn't even do an I-16. I'm not even sure that Tacky has a better follow-up, to be honest, right? Because I-16 is pretty fast, and Freebie does hit on the ground. You know, I was kind of shocked seeing Tacky in Soul Charge. She was doing 4BB. And 4BB, right? So Ganon was taking him first on hit and blocking the second one. The second hit was doing more damage and chip than the first was doing a hit.
Yeah, that's how it is game B sometimes. That's how it is game B. That's grow chip levels. Alright, coming up next, we've got Dom versus Dex.
And speaking of chip, wait till you still see that so A plus B beats chip. Oh dear.
Ridiculous chip damage. So I wonder who Dom is going to play. We've still had this question on our minds.
Did you manage to get the info of who he played against Sebs?
Oh, I asked him if he played Grow, and he said no, but I didn't actually get an answer as to who he played against
So-
Seb.
So that means he probably switched characters thrice. Okay.
It might have been a Maxi. We'll never know.
I'll never
It's
know.
lost to the annals of time. There we go. Going to his old reliable.
Yoshimitsu.
Yoshimitsu, who is a ninja, not a samurai.
Is he?
Yes, he's a ninja. The Manji clan are ninjas. They live inside Mount Fuji. They're a ninja clan. Yoshi's a ninja.
I thought he was a kabuki performer.
He's a ninja.
Maybe that's just his cornerstone.
Did you know the Astaroth stage walls move? Did you know that? Alright, let's get into this game. 3AK immediately, right off the bat.
6K, and you see, I've played a bunch with Dexus, and he makes a lot of calls on a flea. So you saw him try to duck, predicting the flea 6A, which is the anti-step in flea, and taking a kind of hit for it.
Oh my god!
That
It
is
has,
trap.
that move has a hitbox behind it for no reason. Alright, good wall rising K punish.
Oh, and so many.
Damn, Dom, stop it. You're embarrassing him. Nice.
Okay, nice.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, nice block on that Sinister B.
2 raw Dragonfly Ks. You love to see it.
And he tried to go for a third one, right?
Yeah, he did, but he got R-read, because of course he did.
Calling out that roll with a plus B and nice. And you see a micro step 9B from Dom. That's new from him. And really uncommon.
No break on the 668 plus G. Oh!
Can you
gonna
win
be
out
out.
from here? Shock attack?
Yeah, there we go. Shark attack. Out you go, Dexus. 1 round away from Dom taking this so convincingly, looking super strong.
I mean, that last round was going so badly until he got that reversal of fortune. Unfortunately, Domito rolling on the wrong side to avoid that vertical.
Damn, Dom really, really wants those ring outs. He's gone for wall rising Bs and 2-2 Bs all over the shop.
Okay, he's gonna push him to the edge. Into a mix-up. Dexus, of course, does not punish. He has a 9-12 punish, but Siegfried only has that 5k. Still.
Oh, you love the impact on that move. It's so beefy.
Yeah, it's so very beefy, and it's a mid anti-step, and seeing how Domito has mashed on nearly every single wake-up.
I'm slightly confused as to Dom's decision on that launch, but you know what? As long as he's happy with it, what does it matter? Oh, he
He's
just...
doing all his unsafe feelings, and he was trying to wake up with another Rising B. Dex is calling him out.
Maybe this is the plan, you know? Maybe he's looking to lose 2 rounds in a row so he gets... Never mind. We're going to say so he gets 2 bars, but he's already spent 1. Oh, and he hits him! He hits Dexus out of a critical edge!
Oh, and here comes a punish, and he even gets a flash
There's a
sequence because
reversal edge.
Domito had decided to come out.
Advantage for Dexus in this RE.
Yeah.
But this is advantage for Dom because Dexus is sitting in red, possibly yellow going into the next round, but he does have a bar as well.
Nice duck from Domito. It sees the call out. Dexus, though, knows that you can take out of that.
But you can't tech it if the opponent is back turned.
Oh, somebody reads my Twitter.
Well, you told me that before you even put that tweet out.
True.
Oh my god, the horizontal's coming out in full force. Dexus hitting him on step.
The mix-ups are real, and then the tech traps are real.
Okay, Dom looking so strong, but he is in Dark Legacy 9A. Soul charge for Dom. What's he going to do? Probably going to go to Raw Dragonfly. There's the Brave Edge. A plus B. Dom taking the first game.
Right, he wanted to lock Dexus into that corner position, and A plus B in general is so good for finishing out games. So damn good.
Especially somebody who you know really enjoys reversal edging.
Yeah, and I mean Dexus didn't have any guard, right? He couldn't handle.
He was boned either way.
Yeah, he couldn't even handle like a 3B, which would have been maybe the other option.
Alright, we're on a closed stage now. Both characters do have really good wall splats. Yoshi probably has a more damage output, but Siegfried's is somewhat easier to execute.
The thing is, right, in this matchup, as a Yoshi player, I prefer to have an open stage because I want to skip that damning Dark Legacy stage, right? If you can get a ring out, you don't have to deal with it.
True, very, very true.
And of course, wall combos do less damage than ring outs. I think we should correct that, of course.
Well, yeah, of course.
I think we should, only for Yoshivo, right? Just make his wall combos do 240 damage.
Hard disagree. Okay, Dexus winning that RE exchange. You know, he's a 50-50, or he's a 33-33-33 god.
I mean, it's
He
a
was
33
burst by the rock, paper, scissors.
You win 2 out of 3 on round 2, right? That's why you want to avoid round 2.
Just finish it quickly in round 1. Easy.
Dexus again getting the right reads, and Domito.
Oh, misses the 668, but gets the extension on 3AB. Here comes a big boy
this is
bit
a
of damage.
kill accept.
Oh, there we go. He's learned. It wasn't him who got hit by those constantly in the last tournament, but it happened a lot, and people now know you just have to roll it.
Yeah, to the left.
Is it a specific position?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Ah, okay.
And then there's one character who wears a big blue armor and is a side boy. because he can dodge it in a specific setup.
Big sad boy. Okay, Dom does have a bar that he can work with. Oh, gets Dark Legacy bubbled. Working with a lot of pressure here, though.
Wow, mashing it, it gets him out.
Oh my god, he got so lucky while Rising B just manages to get clipped by the second A. Dom, 1 round away from taking this super convincingly. Full Crouch 3K gets RE'd though. Ain't no thing. Dexus with the advantage on the RE clash. Good call by Dom. Doesn't get a wall splat.
Oh, Run K tracks a little bit to his left.
That wasn't even tracking, that was like his knee that hit him. That was hitbox.
Domito rolling again, but manages to get his guard in time for Sinister A plus B. Let's see if it's walkable. No, he goes for it, 1B. And Domito once again rising out swinging.
Oh my god, he's with the rainbow dress and that's the kill! Dom taking out over Dexus with a clean 2-0! Something we never expect to see.
Yeah, very nice.
That was nonsense.
Damn. I want to go back to a specific interaction where Dom blocked A slide B, which is a move where Siegfried goes into face hold, his lower stance, and Dom went for free B. And the thing is that he dodged the shoulder tackle from Dexus. This actually happens every time. There is some kind of weird step where Yoshimitsu switches feet during free B, and he actually just dodges that tackle. And not only that, but it actually tracks the spin because there's 3 hits to that launcher. So it's actually a really good option, a really weird interaction. It got better in Season 2 because they changed the spin for Siegfried, which I'm told in most cases is bad because he's vulnerable more often. But on this specific occasion, like, he manages to parry with late hit. Still, Domito takes it.
Straight into Yin versus Ryzen on the winner's final side.
And we'll find Domito later when he'll have to confront Ganondorf.
And as well. So we're going to do our call-outs just one more time. Red Bull, we all know it gives you wings, but how about the ability to block I-16s? Red Bull is the perfect choice to give you Ultra Instinct powers and to take the edge over your opponents. Check out their sponsor quests on our event page to get more details. G Fuel. We want to give a shout out to our official sponsor, G Fuel. G Fuel is the official drink of esports, providing players with energy, focus, and endurance. They've just launched a new French vanilla coffee flavor and the drink of choice for top gamers. Let's thank them by completing their quests, and supporting this tournament. Go to Matcherino.com to view the quests and to donate to our Matcherino. If you use the code EOS34, you're able to donate a free 50 cents to the prize pot, of which we are so close to reaching $50. Just a few more code donations and we've reached that $50 mark. Let's get it, boys.
Speaking of a Matcherino, I went and looked at what caused the jump, and honestly, it's done almost single-handedly by Apia.
Yeah, $20.50.
You might know him as a Zaz down player, but really, he's actually a good guy when he wants to. He's also celebrating the death of an unfortunate gorilla. Still,
we're not going to read out that message.
No, but there's plenty of gorillas in this match. I've said that Ryzen likes to press a lot of buttons. So does Ganondorf. We'll see how he handles it. I'm not sure what Ryzen's practices best job is.
The second move Ryzen does is Axlo, just because. Okay, double break attack. Oh, sexy little horizontal there, 3B hitting you on step.
Yeah, that's. I was mentioning this yesterday to friends. Is because Aswell's axe is a pull arm, like the hilt has a hitbox as well. And it's a full hitbox, right? It launches as well.
Yeah.
So if you try and step to the wrong way, because of course with a big hilt there is a wrong way to step.
Oh, you're not able to get that whiff punish. Good
Nice
punish
whiff.
for AB. Good call. Oh, but just out of range for a... Oh, beautiful call by Yin, hitting him with the NGA.
Right? Doing decently though.
Running away with the AA extensions. Good step into 6A plus B though.
I feel like Ryzen has a good defense, but he's not managed to find almost any of it. Okay, gets the Carousel here.
You mean Beyblade?
Beyblade? I don't drink it.
2 Axlos.
I don't drink those.
You don't. You know what a Beyblade is, right? I'm just making sure. Okay. Oh, kicks him right in the face.
Yeah, Ryzen.
Okay, Yin not finishing the extension after right cross A. Right out array, sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Ugly, but
Cheeky.
this is actually only Yin's first round, right? He's been fighting, but Ryzen has managed to come back every time. 2-2A is actually gonna get interrupted, thankfully.
Oh, nice. Ryzen getting caught pressing buttons. Counter hit behind lower KK does a fair bit of damage. Or as the Americans say, a grip of damage. Oh, Yin with the patience. That's 2 perfects in a row.
I'm shocked that Yin didn't actually hiccup him that wall combo. Right? He had it from a wave like BB, and was he not able to convert from it?
I actually can't remember. I wasn't really paying attention to the wall combo. Oh, good tech step.
Oh, but does not convert after the corner hit. And Ryzen
Good
is
call
gonna
by
get out of
Ryzen
there.
with the AGI. Soul charge activation for Yin though.
Because he's gonna get badly punished. Oh, I didn't know this combo was hurt.
Yeah. Oh, Ryzen getting mixed the hell up.
Was he rolling during all those mix-ups?
No, the extension in soul charge is guaranteed
I see.
on the floor.
Because I always feel that suddenly when Max is in SC, he has Oki. That's always a very worrisome fact.
The only situation where I would agree that he has Oki is in soul charge.
Yeah, right? He's got, well, aside from 236A, he's also, okay.
Oh, interesting. Is this a particularly bad matchup for Maxi? Not entirely sure it is, but
It's not... Ryzen,
to clarify, yes, Americans love the term "a grip of damage," especially in the context of fighting games. Here, you hear Zubaz say it a lot. Oh, tries to set the tech step 66BB. Oh, okay, interesting. 6A gets outranged by Ryzen running away.
I don't recall when the last time Ryzen played this character was.
Oh, great call out by Yin. 4A plus B. Caught pressing those buttons. Yin going for loops.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with those combos, but they're not the usual, are they? How do they differ?
Yes, I mean, Yin actually going for loops instead of stopping after the end of strings is what happens when you either want to disrespect your opponent or you can make them respect you.
Yin trying to get a counter hit with a K does not punish the Erika. I'm not sure he can actually punish. Sorry. Gets a counter hit on 6A, preventing his opponent from stepping, and now he's got him stuck in the corner.
Hitting him with those
grab.
Hitting him with those twitch steps though. Man, Yin has got no respect for this growth.
Oh, speaking of lack of respect, goes for a 6x plus B right out of the gate and gets to low now. Yin is stuck in the corner, blocking those mix-ups, does not manage to get the punish.
You know what I want to see as the ultimate disrespect is NG or HG6. That's the ultimate disrespect move.
Okay, tries to step, does not manage to not get wall splat, and again, that's not a punish.
Yin going for the 50-50s. Oh, 66K. Oh, doesn't know what to do afterwards though. Doesn't press a button.
You should do 8A plus B, right? That's the combo?
8B plus K, I think it is. The one where you stab on the ground, whatever that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nasty.
You're right, yeah, it's 8B plus K. 8A plus B is the one where you take off.
Yeah. Into the atmosphere. Oh, good positioning and movement by
into
Yin.
the tech
Into
trap,
the
into
behind
the
lower
combo.
B.
We are over half-life on this wall combo.
Yeah, it's a great wall combo. That's a good trade by Yin. Or a good clash rather, not a trade. Oh, and there we go. Breaks his neck. Ends the round. Ends the game.
I've always had this issue with maxi grabs, actually, that I never know which one to break because they both reverse positions. And I wonder if it's that's
true.
planning for Ryzen here. This is the winners final, so even though Ryzen lost 2,
It is a
still
first to
win.
3. Yeah.
It's the first to 3.
Let's do
So maybe Ryzen will play. No.
That was perfect timing. Maybe Ryzen will play. No. No, he won't. He definitely won't.
Yeah, he won't.
Oh, I'm on the
Decided not to
perfect
play
stage
Snake,
for
huh?
Yin to finish this off. Objectively, the best stage in the game, with no walls that move.
No. I mean, it's pretty colorful.
It's the best stage in the game. Alright,
And,
trying to 2-2-8 with punish Ataki.
Oh, nice! Finally, somebody who interrupts here.
Oh, back to B plus K. Beefy damage from 2 moves. He tried it again.
He didn't actually turn around for that move. Like he did too early.
Oh, there we go. 4BA getting ducked. Should always endeavor to try and do that. Good call by Ryzen though with the backflip.
I mean, Ryzen, it's the first run, right? Ryzen is clearly trying to find a matchup where Yin doesn't know. So this is all part of the plan.
I mean, he's going to be out of options in 2 rounds. Okay, Yin hit him with the 6A, doesn't finish the string. Good call by Yin though. He could have got a frame disadvantage. Oh, and there we go. Loop into.
Ryzen
is
trying to step
horrible.
on wake up, and it's really not going well for our hero.
Oh, there we go. Backstep into B plus K. Doesn't get all of the just frames, but who cares? It's a great move to see.
No
Yeah,
choice.
that range is deceptive on it.
It
Nice.
really is.
Yin is zoning with A, managing to interrupt that jump from Ryzen.
Damn, Yin holding strong. Don't know if he didn't duck on principle, if he knew he was going to go for the cancel.
Can he
but
get
it's
the
not-
ring out here?
No, it's not going to be the right angle. 1A, he tries to go for a ring out, and another
That
a
one is
level of
visible, by the
disrespect
way.
from Ryzen knows no bounds. Hey, there we go. 2A plus B, let's go. Maxi boys.
Yin, seeing that he's getting hit by online lows, decided to go for online lows of his own.
Oh my god. 3-3B into the Soul Charge extension, into the ARI, into the 6A plus B, into the perfects. See you later, Ryzen. Don't you dare 1A me ever again.
That chip on that spinning move, right?
Oh yeah, 4AB4 is nuts.
There were 0 just guys from Ryzen.
4AB4 in Soul Charge for Maxi is probably his best chip damage.
Do you know how
Probably
much-
some of the best.
Do you know how much damage it does, actually?
It's about 50.
Seriously?
Yes, max.
I've got the same thing and it does
It might
like
even
28.
be more. It might even be more.
I'm
Yeah, but yours on hit, I think on counter hit, your windmill keeps them in position, whereas Max's
No.
doesn't. It flings them across the arena.
Yeah, on counter hit, in theory, it can lead into a combo for 86 damage. In practice, like the
Well, I mean, that's just inconsistencies, right?
half the hit don't connect, and then you get nothing. I'm jealous.
So you're making excuses. Excuses.
Okay, we're going back to losers semis, and because this is 1 round earlier, this will be at a 32. As expected, we have Ganondorf playing as well, right? That's all. That's most of all he plays. I haven't seen his aiming tournament in a while, and Domito has chosen to go for what I believe is a pretty decent matchup with Yoshimitsu.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I can see it now. Oh, gets a wall combo, not optimal, and misses with follow-up too. Pretty bad from Domito, and he loses his positional advantage here. Tries to punish FC3B, but Ganondorf
Good you
didn't follow. Nice, it gets him back to the edge of the stage, and he's gonna go for 3B because Ganon didn't tech.
Oh my god, Dom pressing all of these buttons, keeping these frame advantages.
Seriously,
Ganon
what is-
unable to respond with anything.
I'm not even sure that Ganon has a weapon. But yeah, he's gonna do A plus B here just to summon up a weapon.
There you go. Hits him with the sword. Oh,
that's-
Wall Rising A extension with Brave Edge, gonna be some pretty nice damage.
Oh wow, trying to call out Ganondorf ducking with 3AB. And here is a wall combo. This could be the end.
Oh, he drops the windmill!
Yeah.
He's got to take a leaf out of Yin's book, you see. Oh god.
He was too greedy with a windmill, and then didn't do the proper punish on AB, and that's starting to cost him. That's even if Ganondorf doesn't win here, that's
it's
a lot of
Rising
meter,
K.
but he won't be able to enjoy it.
To reach my goal.
2 bars for Ganondorf now, speaking of meter. Dom trying to go for a Deathcopter right off the bat. Maybe he was thinking... I'm not sure what he was thinking.
He was thinking that Ganondorf might. Okay, this will be ugly. Is he gonna go for? Yeah, he's gonna go
going
for
max damage.
here.
No tech!
Yeah, no tech, and that's half-life of Ganondorf.
Like, what over... Oh my
Jumps
god,
over the
Dom.
mid.
Oh, he tries to go for Seppuku. That would have been godlike. That would have been play of the tournament. Oh, good patience by Dom, waiting for the GI.
He doesn't need it either.
That was disgusting. I know I'm meant to be unbiased, but this man is a beast, and there's a reason I put him on my team for the ETL.
It was a dominating win, to be honest. I'm actually intrigued by his wall combos. I'm not used to seeing 6xA in middle splats unless you have to. That's specifics, though. I'll have to ask him about it later.
Go on the Hammery Sage, you can tell because it takes 4 years for the game to load.
Yep. Yes.
Somebody quickly time out Darksea for that terrible joke. I'm the only one who can make shit puns. Thank you very much. It's my privilege as commentator.
We have to suffer 0 already. Please, Darksea.
It's true. 0 is the worst.
Yeah. So this stage takes a long time to load, but you know it's a cheap price to pay to not have to deal with to see some floating tories outside of Japan. Rare FC1K use.
Dom has... He's either somehow...
This is a wall combo again.
Oh my god.
This does
Oh
not
my
kill,
God.
but yeah, getting the just frame.
I am out of words to describe how sick Dom has been. This guy has been a monstrosity. Jesus Christ. I mean, at every opportunity, he's got Ganon's number. Almost putting into guts already in the second round. Oh, there we go. He's waiting for the wake up. Really?
Okay. Yep.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm letting you take it, man. You're
thought you
an
were
animation of Dom, right? But now he's taking a nasty combo. He has to block this Oki, and I think he chose to block low.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume. No, actually, no.
I think.
He rolls. He rolled.
Did he?
Yeah, he rolled forward.
Oh, there's another wall. Oh no, it doesn't get a wall combo.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
the right
he was
angle.
off the angle. He a little greedy, right? He went for DGFA plus V, and that tends to put you off axis. Of course, being off.
He did it! My boy did it! He did his Seppuku in tournament! Let's go, Dom!
Reach my goal.
Works.
The zero respect walks right into Wall Rising AA plus B. And another one! Tech crouching under the high. My...
It's important.
am I getting unhealthy feelings towards this player?
Ducking.
Oh my god, there we go. Ganon taking no prisoners.
No way. Okay, it does not get the wall splat.
Alright. Axlo.
Both of these people have 2 bars, and I expect Ganon to use one fairly early on.
How early are you talking? Because it's already been 10 seconds.
I mean, I'm disappointed. Like, he should have
6A
used one
plus
right
V.
there.
Okay,
the punish is good. Let's see the Oki.
Frames. Wall Rising A plus B, into the combo, no tech again. Ganon might not know.
Yeah.
Dom loves Wall Rising A.
Freebie is again gonna track after this splat.
There we go, Soul Charge from Dom. Raw Dragonfly perhaps.
Yeah, going for going for
Okay.
Dragonfly for the double step. Ganondorf was respecting it and waiting for his apprentice to block punish, but good reflexes matches a button. It's not as fast as an entry, so now
Dom
it's
trying his
1-1.
best to just hard read all of the moves as best he can, but going a little bit over the top. And Ganon taking his time, punishing
playing
him.
very
taking the game.
dangerous, and now that Ganon is mashing a little, it might work.
Oh, yeah. for sure.
Well, not mashing, right? But enforcing his priority.
Yeah, that's a better way of putting it. Enforcing, not mashing.
Right. Well, mashing typically we say when you mash it at a disadvantage, right? But
Yeah,
if
I
you
mean, just in
mash
general.
when you're plus, you know, maybe you're right.
Battle one.
I mean, regardless of being right or wrong, mash is mash.
Mash is mash, and looks like Domito is going for meter.
Okay, weapon summon takes him out of the jump, spikes him down.
It's actually pretty good. Hopefully Ganon tried to.
Oh, and he
Duck
goes
here.
for the windmill. This might not be a kill just yet,
No, it's not a kill, but
but it doesn't matter. Takes his time, patience.
The classic Nepper low.
Oh, there we go.
Swoops.
Dom was just standing there as he gets taken out by the legs, and another wall rising A plus B.
Domito just blocking.
That was very risky for Dom.
Yeah. And fully couldn't confirm. Like, Domito has had trouble in Season 2 confirming his 6A plus B combos.
Can we count up? Somebody's gonna have to tell Ganon that he can take that.
It's gonna have to be
good
good.
option by Ganon though.
And he gets the kill here.
No,
Excellent.
kill, would it?
Yeah, it will.
But rip, never mind.
Yeah.
I always forget that CEs do so much more damage in Guts.
No, it's not even guts damage, man. It's like, you see that bar? Once you are at that bar, you have 72.
guy.
You have 72 HP. Oh, it looks like Ganondorf was barely out of range with that 2-2B. Still, guard pressure, and Domito did not manage to get the right timing to punish. Oh, nice
You are
guard from
right.
Ganondorf.
As well, CE damage is pretty nuts without Guts.
It's 80, I think.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts.
Yeah. Well, it's standard.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
Already pretty nuts.
Yeah, exactly.
Trying to hit his opponent.
Oh, is he gonna do it again? Oh, and he wakes up out of the roll. That was some good patience by Dom.
To reach my goal.
Delayed the 2B just a little bit.
And again, Domito having a wrong timing on that GI. Oh, what?
Oh, great option by Dom. Hits him with that 6 button.
Yeah, not optimal, but pretty damn good.
Okay, Dom is sitting at red guard here. Is he gonna want to try and get his guard broken in this round? So that he can get a clean, fresh guard in the next
Again,
one?
with punish, and Ganondorf is not taking it out. I believe
He's gonna do it again, he's gonna do it again! I was waiting for it. You see him with that full crouch waiting for War Rising A.
Yeah, he was trying to bait a low dog from Ganondorf, right?
Oh, this is it. He's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah,
He did it.
Domito takes it.
Your boy did it.
Domito is in top 3!
Domito, the Yoshi from Russia, is in
God.
top 3.
And he's gonna have to face Ryzen. I'm wondering who Ryzen is gonna play after seeing that performance. Right?
I
He's
mean-
this kid, and does he go for Aswell?
I don't know what the matchup is about a 2B versus Yoshi.
Yoshi?
Yeah.
Some weird effects. I'll talk about it if we get into that matchup. For now, I can only speculate. Domito might not even play Yoshimitsu.
Time to
He
save.
never. No, of course he's playing Yoshimitsu.
Okay.
I mean, he's top 3. There's no way he'd sacrifice it.
Yeah. So we are going on Ostrainborg Castle. I would say this is to Azul's advantage just because of starting distances. That opening of a match is very important because this is where Aswell is very vulnerable. He does not have a weapon. All of his moves have an additional 8 frames of startup, except for like his throws and his really like head moves.
Yeah.
But Ryzen knows his
Good
stuff.
guy.
Doing the attacks that Ganon was unwilling to do.
Oh, he has a yellow axe. Oh, we're going to talk about that again. All right,
It's,
Dom, pressing those buttons.
Oh wait! This
That
is
was
a kill.
disgusting. Dom, the Russian, going so hard with these wall combos. The 9Ks are giving him so much work as well.
Oh, actually managed to roll that that vehicle.
Can you not tech that as an Aswell? Twice an Aswell hasn't teched.
No, he was back turned. It's actually.
Was he? Okay,
Yeah.
right, yeah. I didn't realize he was back then. My bad.
Oh, and Ryzen going for the Axel for that wall combo. He's back to a wall. That's very dangerous. There are ways to deal with it. You can do the geotech of like doing micro step jump. Oh, he misses the wall combo. That was opportunity to finish the round. Axel.
Another Axel.
That's fine.
Oh, he's just out of range for War Rising A. No reversal edge from Ryzen though.
0 points
doesn't
from
matter.
Ryzen. But
How many Axlos was that in one round? 6, maybe?
I think it
7?
was at least 3.
More than 3, yeah.
Here's 3K.
Good A
getting
jab by
carried.
Ryzen. Oh, and another 9K!
Ryzen is in a bad spot. He doesn't have a weapon and he has to suffer Oki from Yoshimitsu. Manages to get his souls out. FC3D is gonna hit. Let's see if it's Oki. Try to bait out like
Oh, and he tried to tech, but he might have teched the wrong way or been a bit too late because he got hit by the follow-up.
this is it.
And he's dead again. Dom, 1 round away from taking the first game.
So because Ryzen has suffered so much on his ground game, he has now a yellow guard. We'll see if that comes into play, but already Ryzen is not good to block. No punish on the weapon outs from Sword. Does manage to whip punish here, but does not
Loving
get
the hardcore Aswell downplay in the chat right now. It's so endearing to see.
I mean, I did caution these people, right? What is this? Okay, does not manage to get the connection with the Magic Office, but I've never seen this actual combo.
Another one. Oh my god, the axe mode soul charge is mad! Dom just gets him wrong all the time.
You know, I'm gonna have to boot up training mode and look at that combo because it might actually be up.
Interesting from both of these two.
I have to say, Domito has 2 bars now. So he couldn't actually pull in Ryzen by going into night stance. Tried to duck, but like Ryzen
That's
spear stance.
not quick enough. Now Dom's already used half a bar for that Brave Edge, the unsuccessful Brave Edge, but putting Ryzen in red guards. Yo, oh my god!
Ryzen is in red guard, and so of course he didn't want to block. He was trying to do a hard read.
Oh, and again with the run up 6B.
Domito has been trying to roll on every single Oki from Aswell ever since the last match. And honestly, even against Ganon, it wasn't working very well. So now that Ryzen is pulling out 6 XPs that track decently, I'm curious to see how that works.
I am looking forward to this.
I wonder what Dom's thinking to himself now. Because obviously he doesn't want to risk just getting up in, especially in that range, because he could just get axe load. So, you know, what do? Do you wake up crouch blocking? You might get 3B lethal hit.
Yeah.
Do you wake up stand guarding because you might get axe loads? Do you stay on the floor? You'll get 6 speed.
Faraway is right. The way you want to deal with the Aswell Loki is put him in positions where he can't get the sweet spot of his Axel. Because nowadays, if he hits with the...
Oh, we're getting a...
Yeah, I got booted as well.
Yeah, getting booted. Phantasm's the only one in the game right now.
Phantasm, take over commentator, quick!
Yes, so we have a new role in the Soul Calibur EU Discord, which we want you to participate in. If you head over to the Soul Calibur EU Discord, you head over to the Other Roles channel, and you tag yourself as the Events role. We will endeavor, if we get enough people on that role, to not at everybody in the Discord. So if we get a good amount of people, then we'll get them. Yes, exactly. Oh, why can't they hear you? This is something you could talk about. But anyway, essentially the point is that we want to try and make Soul Calibur EU a place for all of the communities to come together. So the UK, the Italian, the Spanish, any other Soul Calibur scene that have tournaments. The aim is to make it a hub for all of those communities so that we can cross-promote events, not just our own ones. We can talk to each other, we can have discussions, we can share things, as well as being able to go back to your own communities if you want them to. So, you know, we've got a Soul Calibur UK channel server and a Spanish one and an Italian one, you know, etc, etc. So make sure you head over to the Soul Calibur EU Discord, you tag yourself as the events tag, and if we get enough sign-ups, we'll use that tag in the future for all acts regarding tournaments and stuff like that. But right now, it's looking like Ryzen is taking Dom to the cleaners.
I mean, he did lose the first 2 rounds. And Phantasm, which characters are we looking at? Okay, so they kept the Wubaz.
Yeah, they kept the
I'm blind here. I'm sorry, folks. so we'll
I mean,
see.
from the delayed stream, it looks like Dom's winning this 4th round.
Let me open that up.
He does have a bar.
So yeah, you should definitely join the EU Discord to maybe not only tag yourself with the events, because that gives you access to European Online Series if you want to participate next week, but also maybe get into the draft for ETL whenever that's coming. I don't know that
very
you're
soon.
ready to talk about those plans, but yeah.
Not just yet. Soon. But you know, Dom evening up the score.
Here we go, we have a punish on that carousel.
So this stage probably works better for Yoshimitsu, especially with his 2-2B ring outs. But it is a big stage, and big enough stage so that Yoshi can't just constantly pressure and be in range of Aswell.
And again, Domito rolling and getting the right read on it. It's so good about those rising A's.
The punishes are
Combo. Yeah, and you see Domito rolling to just get hit with like the sore spot, I guess. Not get thrown at least by the axe.
the mad lad himself.
Ducking
no.
in his face, trying to provoke him into an FC3, into blocking low.
Welcome to the
Again.
Age of history retold.
He
All right,
doesn't
we're
even
back
need
in the
it.
game now.
Hopefully. Yes, I'm back for now, but we'll see when the game starts. And I see that Domito is being a salty boy and picking Aswell himself.
Oh, okay, Aswell versus Aswell. So you can tell that he hasn't even taken him into ranked because he's D1, which is the boosted. Oh, I got kicked from the match again. So this is all on you, Guilu.
Okay, I'm in. And looks like Domito gets the first axe low. And let's see, he does not go for weapons right away, and Ryzen is actually going to catch him with sword out. Now Domito finds himself in a very tough position. He's going to go for a GI, which is going to let him pick his swords. Goes for the spear art, and this is a very brawl-heavy match. Ryzen gets the punish with AB. Oki is good, he manages to get the +8, and Domito is not able to get out and interrupt, despite an attempt. Going for 2A.
So many Axlos.
2A, of course, is only I-14 for this character. Domito is gonna take this advantage of this -12 to get a mix-up with Tragedy of War. Another Tragedy of War B, and it looks like Ryzen is gonna get the leaf light on that A+B. Oh! Ryzen was expecting him, didn't expect that he didn't have a weapon, so he missed his punish. And now Ryzen has locked his opponent into a corner.
Oh my god, what
Another bubble. And so the bubble, right, so if you hit the bubble on a tech jumping opponent, it's gonna throw them backwards like this. And I hit it, and Okubo, please. Oh, managed to miss that 4B, just with the interaction with the legs, just offset Domito enough, but doesn't.
Oh my god.
Tries to GI, but wrong timing to block that 820 low.
This is disgusting. I'm becoming ill watching this.
Here we go, now the CGI works, and Ryzen has no weapon. Ryzen blocking, trying to get an opportunity to get out a new weapon, tries to roll, but gets caught by 1A. 1A is so hard to block nowadays, and especially going across Europe like this.
I don't know if it's genuine disrespect between these two, but it's so much fun to watch.
They both hate it. Both of them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a whiff from Domito. It's too late. But the punish from Ryzen is not correct. He doesn't know that he didn't have time. 1A into 1A into 1A. Have you tried blocking this? I'm gonna tell you. It's hard offline as well.
Damn. Damn.
And Ryzen being disrespectful. This Ryzen, if you don't know him IRL, he is a naughty boy.
I mean, he is Russian, right? So what do you expect?
Ryzen as well?
Yeah.
Everybody's Russian on this European tournament.
Oh man. Unfortunately, Dom wasn't able to make it all the way, but he put up an amazing showing. Let's give a big hand to Dom. Hype in the chat for our boy, our Russian Yoshi Dom,
Yeah.
for a fantastic display.
Yeah.
All right, we got our grand final.
Ryzen is gonna have another go at it against a not Russian Yin. He's actually from Kazakhstan. And so many 2A plus Bs are gonna come from this.
Welcome to the stage.
Oh my god, this is wonderful. Alright, we've got the Kazakhstani Maxi versus the Russian as well.
Yeah.
Perhaps the Russian 2B, who knows? Ah, there we go, yeah.
No. Unfortunately, no 2B this week.
I mean, unfortunately, I wouldn't call it unfortunate. Whenever you see a 2B on the screen, you just want to rip your eyes out.
Okay, so first off, you hate as well even more.
Yeah, true.
Secondly, 2B is Ryzen's main. I like seeing people putting on their best show.
Nah. Alright, 6A plus B coming out strong for Yin. Hits him with the backstep, or on backstep. Damn, Yin going for that 7-star immediately. I mean, if Ryzen isn't going to interrupt and be too patient, then that's his own fault. Is he going to go for big wall combo?
Just to say that, Ryzen tries to interrupt and gets counter hit badly for it.
The loops are too real. Yin is so confident right now. That's what
didn't
comes
go
from
well
being a
at all.
Kazakhstani. Oh, 4-4-B! Tag crouching underneath that high. Sexy lethal hit. I love it.
Plus 8, but Yin disrespects. It's actually really dangerous, but it's fine.
Oh, tries to hit him with a 9K. Something I need to start doing more is 9A and 9K as Maxi.
It's not over.
Another
Another
6A plus
6A plus
B.
B.
And he tries to mash it out. Let's see this war combo. This might be the start of a comeback for Ryzen.
I mean, Yin only needs one more mix-up. Oh, the patience is so sick!
Why
No
would you do
way!
that?
Stayed on the floor, rolled twice into 6A plus B.
Yeah, I mean,
And Ryzen was probably expecting a while rising B to get the AGI, but the patience was just too good.
Ryzen giving up space and getting war combo for it, but
Doesn't get a big wall combo though.
Yeah, it didn't work.
And now we're going to trade wall combos with an Axlo into a wall combo.
You know what I haven't seen today?
Oh, that was a sick tech jump. Or neutral jump rather.
I haven't seen any solo attacks on either of these two people.
Yeah, Max's auto attack sucks, so. Okay, Ryzen doesn't want to GI the second hit on block, which is completely possible.
But he does want to get out of the corner, so he's gonna solo charge here.
Oh, goes to plus range, but it doesn't matter because Azor's just going to leap into the air. Yin's going for a guard crush. Oh my god, please do left in a KK. Please do left in a KK.
You know what Yin did?
Oh, that's not minus 16? No, okay, he was expecting mash. I guess
But
so.
Yin blocked low. And he even punished. I think he's the first one.
Alright, Yin definitely wants to go for that guard crush. Wants to close out this game as quickly and as efficiently as possible. Oh, but never mind, he's getting axe-load.
Yeah, Yin is suffering a lot on his guard, and so Ryzen seeing that goes for the low. Of course, now Yin is the one who gets a war combo.
Okay, Yin's in 7-star, but he's being wall comboed. So, Ryzen drops a combo. Soul Charge in 7-star. This is going to be so dangerous for Ryzen.
It was a very
It's completely safe, and he presses it again. Stop mashing buttons against our roller coaster Kazakhstani. Good job, Yin.
damn.
Yin, 2 more games.
I mean, he won the finals
Welcome to the
3-0.
stage of history.
He did.
And
But Ryzen isn't a player to be sniffed at, especially on as well. But he does need to win 6. 3 to reset, and then 3 more again to win it.
let's see it. We're gonna be on an open stage. I would say this helps Ryzen more than it does yet.
Yeah, Maxi has terrible ring out.
So we'll see how it works.
However, 3BAK actually works on this stage for Maxi as a ring out option, so you never know.
You never know. And of course, like, you've got stuff.
Oh, Yin drops a 6A counter hit combo. That's really weird to see.
You got some ring outs with like CE into ROK, but the thing is, this is a matchup where Maxi does not have a range advantage, right?
Oh, yeah,
it's going to
definitely
be much harder to get those CE whiff punishes.
Which is why you're seeing him, even on a situation where he wasn't entirely confident that Aswell would stand back up into 6-6A plus B, it's a good idea to just keep that pressure up, because on the off chance they wake up into the vertical mid, you've still got advantage.
3K doing work, but Maxi gets hit back turned.
Damn, he looped twice. Ryzen is scared to press a button during these loops, which is really helping Yin.
I mean, he got counter hit early on, and he really kind of said, okay, 888.
I mean, yeah, he was a bit worried about being counter hit. Oh, full screened.
Bait side Yin. Oh, manages to block again.
Yo, Yin's gonna go for this guard crush. There it is. Oh, he's 1 hit away. Can Yin keep this guard crush? Oh, he can. He's patient.
Ryzen has 0 guard going into round 3.
Is he gonna go for 6-6A plus B, or is he get? Oh, okay.
Yes.
He doesn't go for proper guard crush. Do left in a KK, please, Yin. I beg you.
Don't die, because you're at the edge. Yeah, he's gonna soul shot out of there.
Do left in a KK. Do it. Left in a KK.
Ryzen is trying to secure this position with his break attack mid.
Oh, okay.
Horizontal. Ryzen goes, puts him back in. Stay in the box.
He's still got bar though.
Oh,
There we go, and out you go. Out you go, son. Out you go. To be fair, credit to Yin. I wouldn't have been confident that left in a B would have rung out there, because sometimes the angle can make them slide across. So it was a good idea to hit him with the guard crush counter hit
I'm not.
right out of B.
How did he get into left in, or did it do 2-2A?
No. So he did 6A plus B, and in Soul Charge you can loop.
Yeah. Okay. So
you
that
do,
was a full
left-
block.
Yeah,
From
6A plus B,
that was a full
and then after the guard crush, it gives you counter hit properties, obviously. So that
the
was
only thing you can do, right?
yeah.
If you're not as well, if you're not Raphael or Yoshi, if the only things you can do are RI
yeah, pretty much.
or
Pretty
soul charge,
much.
I believe you can soul charge. But you need meter
yeah.
to avoid that guard break.
Anything. Yin is 1 game away from taking this tournament and looking so good doing it as well.
How many? Did he even drop a game, this man?
Not so far. No, it's 2-0.
He dropped a game to you, to Dexus. That's it.
Oh, you mean in general? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good whiff punish. 3-3B. Oh, into the 50-50 mix. Going for the loops. He wants 7-star. Never mind, not going to get it just yet. Soul Charge activation, even though the axe is in his face. Or 6-6A, good call.
Oh, he had the duck, but he didn't take advantage of it. You know, if you're waiting for Heaven's Guard, you gotta head after it.
It's true, you gotta be ready to react. It's not easy, but it can be done.
It can't be done. Anyway, he's gonna get hit by this one racing V. Jumps over the axe slope, predicting
that was
Ryzen
godlike.
was looking
Doesn't
for this
get a-
war combo again.
Doesn't get a combo from NGKK though. Should have hit the wall. Probably just off the axis slightly.
He's back turned. I don't know how this goes, but Yin decides to stay on the ground to not get hit by the throw. Goes into SC to maintain his advantage.
Tries to go for 4th BB. Would have done a lot of damage. Just might have even killed, but it doesn't matter because he's getting Axlo to death.
Yeah, and that's really the strength of SC is after axe low, normally you get out of the stance, you don't have a weapon, you have to get another one. But in SC, you're still almighty the whole way.
Don't know if that was respect or disrespect from both of these players.
You know, they're doing smoke signals from across the screen.
Morse code. Oh, and another axe low. At a certain point, when you get hit by that so many times, you just have to get bored of it.
There's stuff we can do.
Great 9
Look at it in the lab, right? Look at FC3B, 6BB. Look
Just
what
react
your
to it,
options
bro.
are.
Oh, there we go. 4AB goes for the Oki situation. Oh, but it doesn't matter because he's still in Soul Charge and he's managing to go above the cut.
Yeah, Yin has really not to be careful about his HA plus Bs. And the other thing about him
probably
is,
be max range.
the other thing about the bubble move is it tends to jump above your opponent. So you
Wait,
can't
really?
always
Wait.
I mean, we know how this goes, right? There's a splat, and then
My
there's
guy
this
just
dead
got
guy.
NGKK'd over and over again.
Well,
Oh,
I told you nobody
okay.
got slow. Yeah, he was trying to go for Rossi for something.
Yeah, he was trying to go for it, but Soul Charge just beats it out. He wants that chip damage. He wants to make sure he puts as much pressure on Yin as possible and as much guard damage.
But to me, that's kind
Oh,
of a
beautiful
waste.
call by Yin.
Ryzen no longer has a weapon. He's stuck against a wall with nothing. He's naked.
There we go. Hits him with an A. Now with the I-10A. Oh, and there's
Ooh,
the
that's really full hit. And that's really important because now Ryzen has a bar and he's gonna use it very soon.
Oh, and there we go.
First game on the table for Ryzen.
Ryzen was fishing for those really, really quick spear moves because he knew that Yin was going to press as many buttons as possible to get out of a situation.
Honestly, that's kind of disrespect. Like knowing that Yin cannot block those, it's hard to block offline, and I'm not confident Yin can do it on live at all.
1A is one of those anomaly lows, right? Where you think you should be able to react to it because the startup looks so long, but it's not reliable at all.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's also the fact that we're.
Oh, I
not-
think I'm getting kicked out of the lobby.
Yeah, I got kicked out as well.
I think maybe Phantasm might be getting kicked. No? Okay, Phantasm is still there, so enjoy our general commentary while we watch it delayed from the stream.
That was quite a match, honestly.
Oh, 4-4-B! My god.
I'm gonna open the stream back up and try to get some strategy commentary.
Yeah, well, he's getting wall comboed because Axlo into wall combo,
Yeah.
into wall bang.
I mean, to be fair, like Maxi
Okay, Yin's
has
already
good
won.
combos.
Oh, he does. He's got some of the best wall combos.
Right. It's actually quite
2A
shocking.
plus B.
Did
Let's
they
go,
improve them
Yin.
in season 2, or were we just not aware?
Not really. I think they're pretty much the same. We just weren't using them properly. Oh my god. Yin with the frame traps on left out of K into
Yeah.
6B plus K.
Ryzen knew as well. He tried to go for a GI, but he didn't quite have the right call. Not the right timing, sorry. 3B catches the run.
Oh, good call by Yin. Doesn't want to have to deal with that mix-up, that 50-50 situation. Oh, he doesn't
Yeah.
step 4-4-B though. He could have easily got a 6A plus B out of that.
Yeah, and Yin like trying to get some space. Ryzen is gonna
Oh, this
keep
is
that
so
space.
bad for
no
Yin.
punish on LIB though. Gets the Oki after the grab, and now he has to deal with his break attack. Decides not to. It's round 2, and as well has a soul charge to spare.
Okay, yeah, Ryzen wins that one. Cheeky little 6B right to the chest.
Yin was trying to do the horizontal break, the horizontal parry, right?
Yes, he was. Oh, this might lead into a wall splat. Yin gonna
Yeah,
go for the
but-
frame traps. He did it again. Ryzen mashing buttons. Yo, let's go. Yin hits him with the break attack option. Left in a K. Doesn't go for the follow up though.
I mean, the thing is,
Okay, looks like Yin's taking it. Yep, there we go. HG into KK. Yin is one round away from taking this tournament and being your champion.
okay, goes for 1A right away. I think Ryzen is very done with this.
2A plus B.
No
Let's go.
shame.
Online tactics. I30 low. Let's go.
There is an issue. There is an
Wait,
issue
what
with
happened?
2A
Yin
plus
won!
B.
Yin won!
Yin
Oh,
won.
damn. There you go. There you have it, everybody. Yin is your Soul Calibur European Online Season Tournament 3.4 Tournament, point 4, Season 3 Tournament.
Champion.
From Kazakhstan. It was a shame that we weren't able to actually,
Get the last game direct, yeah.
yeah. But a big thank you to everybody who participated. It's been such a sick tournament to watch and to commentate over. Thank you everybody who's donated so far. We've reached that magical $50 Matcherino. And we still have a couple more tournaments to go before we even reach the final.
How many? Oh, it's the last one. Okay, so this is a series. This was the fourth. We have a fifth, and the sixth is going to be the finals. Now, if you look at the Discord, which you should obviously join, there is a ranking in which every week all the participants get awarded points. I believe the top 7 get qualified, if I'm correct. And after that, next week, well, the week after that, right, will be a last chance qualifier for that 8th spot. And so you have one last chance, because in order to enter the last chance qualifier, you need to have participated in at least one of the tournaments.
Correct.
So get on that. And yeah.
Jump in a tourney. Get yourself seen. Compete. Let's go.
And make sure you join the events group so you get tagged about all our upcoming events over on the European channel. One last shout out to all of our donators. We're going through all of them. Thanks to the Florida podcast, as well as RPF for their large donation this week.
And for Karaoke with the $5 donation, and Baddie with the $50 to put it up to $50.
And of course, thanks to our sponsors, G Fuel and Red Bull, trying to keep you awake for those long tournaments. I mean, it's been going on for like
those 7-hour team tournaments that we seem to want to do. Drink some Red Bull for those.
No, it's not gonna happen again. We'll do better next time. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Dark Tesla with the $5 and Brohan with the 50-cent coupon, making it $55.50.
Last minute.
Appreciate you, boys. Thank you so much. Right.
And this will all go directly to the winners at the end of the season.
Exactly.
We're all bunching it up, and it'll be distributed in the last tournament of the season. Okay.
All right, that's going to be us for now. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Guilu, for joining me on commentary. It's been fun, as always. Hope you've enjoyed yourself.
It's been my pleasure, Dan, right? I hope I see you next week.
We'll see. Thank you, everybody who came to watch the tournaments. As always, we can't do this without you, because if we don't have people watching, there's no point us putting on tournaments. Thank you to everybody who participated. We want to keep growing this, keep participating in those tournaments, keep donating, and have a good day. We'll catch you next week.
One last thank you to M Phantasm, and I'll see you next week as well.